About. I have a mouthful of cheese stick.
You say cheese stick? Or cheese
Yeah.
stick?
Yes.
Either or.
On last week's episode.
You guys left off, you all met under odd circumstance at a tavern as you guys were taking all care of personal business and or stressing about the woes of being a student. And assassins attacked the tavern.
Which, if we're being honest, was rude.
It was. And being, stalwart defenders of peace, all of you, you assisted in the exploration of these assassins. There was a person of import at the tavern that should not have been there. Someone got hurt. Someone went unconscious for a minute due to unscrupulous circumstances.
Just a quick 12 seconds of unconsciousness.
12 seconds of unconsciousness.
Sorry, Fig died for 12 seconds, it's fine.
Barely a concussion.
Yeah.
I also realized this earlier today, that out of character, I know everyone. In character, with the exception of Moth, who I know as Hermit Vespertine, I think is the only name I've actually gotten from anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
in this downtime,
probably no one knows my name because Gears has called me a different name every time he's tried to talk to me. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If anything, that helps.
Oh,
Now,
I meant to say really quick, sorry. Last week, I think I said that Moth looks non-binary. What I meant to say was Moth looks androgynous and is non-binary. That is the correct way
we
to
knew
say
what
it.
you meant.
Yeah, I kept wanting to say ambidextrous, and that's not what I meant. I completely forgot the word.
Although, if you are
I just wanted to
ambidextrous,
clarify.
that is pretty cool.
I don't know. I haven't decided.
I don't think she picked up that feat.
You can be a dual-wielding priest. I mean, technically, anyone can use two-weapon fighting.
Yeah. I mean, what am I gonna? What
For
weapon
you, it
am I
was
gonna
called
use?
ambidextrous.
I don't have any weapons.
I remember.
Anyway. Oh, you can continue.
Oh, I was
What do
going
you
to say,
remember?
the last time I played, unless you picked up the feat, it was a penalty to use your offhand.
Yes.
Not just, you don't get to add your modifier to the damage. It's just you get a minus to your attack roll, kind of.
Yeah. In 4E, it was a big, if you didn't have that feat, you basically couldn't dual wield at all. Same with Pathfinder. If you don't have the feat to dual wield, dual wielding will straight just irk you. You can't, you're not functioning. Anyway. So, everyone's in this little church. It's with 9 of you. It's a little crowded with the large dragonborn taking up one of the entire pews. But for the time being, Aelar is outside. At the time was skywriting. You're not sure what he's doing. But as you are now all just sort of standing here for doesn't seem like that,
Yeah, I guess I would like to briefly step outside so that I can at least see what Aelar wrote in the sky. Because, a healthy amount of paranoia has kept me alive so far this long.
Okay. Make a perception check. It is night.
I have dark vision.
Unfortunately, that just means that pitch blackness is dim light, which still requires...
You look like a fucking nonce right now. God damn it. That's a healthy 7.
Oh.
All right. You can tell It doesn't seem to be words. It seems like he drew a symbol in the sky. You do not recognize it at all.
I'm currently trying to comfort the lady whose name I've forgotten.
Olivia.
Olivia, yeah.
Yeah, she said her name was Olivia
Renwall.
I would know she's important. Oh, yeah, I think you said that last week. Like, if we've been here for a while, we would know she's important.
You would know that the last name Renwalt, very important people.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Sorry, I'm attempting to eat chief sticks while DMing.
The only person
that's
who
great.
wouldn't know she's important is probably Gears, just because he does not care about anything that he.
Danielle wouldn't know.
You don't think a college student would know?
It's her first day. Well, today was the end of her first day.
It's going great.
Hopefully, surviving a assassin's attack counts as like a lab assignment or something.
Yeah, it's extra credit, probably.
Not for the classes I'm taking.
Well, what
That's just
fucking
par for the
classes
course.
are you taking? Jeez.
Give me a second. I have to pull up my homework.
Uh-oh, she left.
Immediately kill self.
Danielle's like, I wanted to play a college student. I didn't want to be a college student. She's taken history.
I wonder if she meant... Did you mean to change channels, Danielle?
Did I change channels?
Yeah, it's okay.
What are good classes for Drake Warden Rangers?
Dragons. Just dragon classes.
Herbology.
Yeah.
I'm not awake yet. Okay.
It's all good. Clay just responded to me and he said being awake is hard. Go be
Being awake is really hard. Okay.
I was
Sorry, I just
also
woke up
up
as well.
all night playing Carcassonne.
I stayed up for an extra 3 hours after you did.
Whoa.
Why?
Because my body hates me.
Oh, no.
Remember what you told me, where you were like, oh, if you get online to talk with them, they're going to get you to play Hunt. And I was like, oh, and then not only will I not get any pre-prep done, I'll also be tired. So I just went to bed.
Yeah.
Should taking your own advice.
I tried to go to bed and my body went, fuck you, you're not sleeping till 6.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't have that excuse. I was hyperfixating all night, so I just didn't go to bed.
You were watching a hot Chinese man be sad.
No, I wasn't. I was watching him dance, actually, because he Shut up. Don't worry about it. But anyway. I was watching a hot Chinese man, yes.
That's fair. As long as it's not BTS, we're good.
No.
Does anybody know?
No.
What a wilder rat is?
Are you just asking everybody in this church after surviving an assassination attempt?
It's just completely unrelated.
Can I do a lore check to answer that question?
It would actually be a nature check.
I will also.
Everyone can nature check.
No. I don't have anything.
Everyone nature check.
I know what a wilder rat is.
Dr. Gears knows what it is.
Coming in with the dirty 20.
Hold on. I gotta get the photo.
What do
Big brain Gears.
To nature? That's a +0.
It's intelligent.
So I got a 13.
Oh, we're smart.
Oh, it's only a +0 because of Jack of all trades, because int is my dump stat again.
Oh, fuck, I
no.
banished Gears, didn't I? Fuck.
Yes, you did.
Dumbass.
I was going to bring him back, but I didn't know if he was still going.
It is a wild rat.
Oh.
As opposed to a domesticated rat.
No, a wilder rat.
Fancy rat.
Yeah, it is wilder than a wild rat, as opposed to a domesticated rat. Dr. Gears knows what he's talking about. We've established that.
See, a wilder rat is a rat that comes by its rat talents naturally, rather than having to be taught.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
I hate all of you.
Why did I turn my volume up? It was like a mistake.
I'm trying to find an image.
Is it just a fucked up rat?
I'm gonna send this image
to
Jaren. And he has to describe to you what a wilder rat is.
Ooh, I like this. I like this game already.
I'm putting money on Big Rat.
That's a Breaking Bad meme. Okay. I got this. I'm good at this game.
Tell us what you see.
Can you
He's
give me a
gonna
description
say
of
it
where
in-
they are located?
Oh my god.
You would know that the southern side of this continent has them in the plains.
Oh, that's handy.
That is the wrong character mode.
I just love that all we're hearing right now is just Jaren typing so that he can make his
Yeah, the
dumbass
preview for
robot.
this campaign was, oh, I type fast.
We're gonna get that dumbass robot saying, "Yes, hello, wilder rats."
With 2-inch long tusks and a recessed nose. Eyes are far spaced like a prey creature, but the teeth are pointed, suggesting a carnivorous pest.
Like, that's good fucking description.
Okay. So we got a rat.
You would also know that they're roughly the size of horses.
I told you it was a big fucked up rat.
And Lorana has to find one for her beast journal, or
So,
And are the size of a small horse.
Okay, Dr. Gears is going to continue being fuck you while other people are present.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that. It just makes me sad.
Oh,
Well, the rest of us are joyous that you're going to stop using it.
I mean, I don't mind Gears.
If
I
he
still think it's
worked,
funny.
I would defend him, but the fact that he doesn't work makes it hard to defend.
That's so cruel.
Yeah.
Just because he's
Anyway.
unemployed doesn't mean he's worse than anyone.
So yeah,
a little pale now.
Olivia is like, well,
Okay.
those sound terrifying. what's up with- All of you guys.
I'm in school.
I already did my
That's bad
introduction.
when you say that.
well, I'm here on business.
Mm.
I am here
Y'all.
protecting the one on business.
What were you doing in a city tavern? I can't afford any place better.
Oh, she stumped
Alright.
you on question one.
I was assaulted. I was assaulted. Specifically by Grease.
Oh no.
Have you ever picked up a piece of pizza and like it's a liquid?
Oh, I thought
Ew.
you were going to ask if anyone's been assaulted by Grease, and I was going to say yes.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Jaren again. Sorry.
I
Anyway.
just always assume we're attacking Jaren, unless
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
otherwise.
She tells you she's always locked up in the inner city. And she's never allowed to do anything. And she just wanted to see what it was like to be at a bar that doesn't immediately like clear space because you've entered it.
Just
What
because
a
I missed.
foolish idea.
Why? What was it that happened? I'm assuming you were attacked. Do you have any ideas who it was?
Oh, it could be so many people, but that's why I convinced Raz to join. Because if I snuck out on my own, I feel like I would have made mistakes. Like sneaking out on my own.
That
Yeah.
would have been a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one, yeah.
Have you considered that maybe there's a reason people clear out the bar when you arrive and you have bodyguards? Almost like you're an important person who people would try to assassinate.
Well, I think we should probably take it one step further in the past there, Giz, and maybe she should ask herself if there's a reason why they always try to keep her cooped up in a guarded tower.
Yes.
I think it might be the assassination.
I was
thing.
always warned of kidnappings and being ransomed?
Mm.
I don't think that's what that was.
Yeah, they felt like assassins, but
Yeah, that felt like a assassination for sure.
they could have just been there to kill all of us and then kidnap you. I'm not here to get in the minds of some dead people. That's God's job.
Oh, were we supposed to perform an autopsy? I can go back and take care of that.
I can't do this with you right now.
So, are any of you actually? Do any of you actually know each other, or are you just random patrons who all happen to be in the same tavern at the same time as an assassination attempt?
Listen, they were very distracting, and I wanted to get back to work.
Oh, I could imagine.
It does. It sounds
And then I got
bit
curious.
crazy, like
Mm-hmm.
that level of coincidence. But sometimes things just happen.
Can I make an insight check on
Okay, what are you
Aelar?
trying? What are you trying to perceive about Aelar?
Does it seem like it's a coincidence that he was there?
Are you
As opposed to the assassins?
Well, I mean, is it a coincidence that he was there at the same time as an assassination? Like, I
Okay.
don't know this guy.
Make a insight check.
I did. It was bad.
It wasn't terrible.
Well, then
He
yes.
seems like a nice, proud sailor of some sort.
I don't trust that, but okay.
What have you got against seamen?
Well, nothing, but
Probably the smell, if we're being honest.
oh god.
Always so salty.
I live on the coast. It's always salty.
We need to pivot this.
Quick, think of something else. Talk about the robot.
Banned from Twitch Day 2.
Talk about jizz again.
Yeah. I don't think we're doing anything bannable, but I just feel like, no one wants to
Just have like
talk about shit.
a PG-13 rating on this.
Hey, have you ever seen the average person that watches like D&D? Probably their content.
Yeah, they're probably like, man, I wish they'd stop actually moving the plot forward and talk more about Greece
Jizz.
and semen.
Yeah, fair. We're all the same.
So, just to
Okay,
recap.
I guess I trust this man.
Oh, well, I don't know if we should take it that far.
Well,
I didn't have anything to do with the assassination attempt.
okay.
So, just do a little recap. Out of character. We are all in this chapel, still mostly strangers.
Mhm.
Raz is still slowly dying. Which means that Olivia is now kind of dependent on this group of mostly strangers to
Are we
make it so
going
she's
to
not
export
assassinated
her?
now. And Aelar put some kind of fuzzy token icon into the sky. I think he's making it up.
Just for the sake of while we have time, would you guys like to go around the circle and introduce yourselves? I get the feeling we're probably going to be here for a while.
Does anybody have a potion of healing on them?
Nope.
No? Great.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Everyone should double check.
I find a potion of healing in my bag, Travis.
She's gonna be so angry, but also happy.
I feel like.
Angie.
Hold on.
Some dumb shit in my bag.
I gave
Yeah,
miscellaneous
that's a no.
supplies to random people.
I did not get a potion.
Heavy.
I didn't
Holy
know.
I do not have a potion.
Why do I have?
I
a
feel
holy
like.
symbol?
I got a healer's kit.
Okay, that's the thing, but not a potion.
That's the only thing you gave me.
I am a doctor, however, and I can treat people. Would you like me to treat? Oh, no takers? Okay.
I mean, I don't need any treatment.
I'm good. Is Lorana looking like rough? Like, would I just kind of notice that as a person?
I was more asking for a dragonborn friend.
All right.
I look perfectly fine. The only thing I'm worried about is my Drake is not looking okay.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you all with this. As I
mean,
said,
as
I'm
a-
not so much that kind of priest.
As a member of a church, I do have a little bit of healing.
I mean, yeah, I have like some healing.
I could take a look at him, but I'm not a veterinarian.
I can lay my hands upon him.
Don't slap the dragon gate.
Don't slap the dragon.
Slap his dick.
I mean, I wouldn't slap the
Oh,
dragon,
that's rude.
mostly just because of what he did to the assassin that stabbed him.
That is true.
You just gotta walk up to him and go, "Nice cock."
Travis, I'm gonna do a medicine check on the Drake.
Okay.
Alright,
No,
it's
you're
a
not.
Drake.
It is a drake. It has wounds.
Wow.
Dr. Gears, in an
Killing
effort
it.
to one up the paltry efforts there as a trained doctor.
This scaled
Yes.
dog doesn't seem to like you.
Wow, you didn't even get to "it's a Drake."
I just love the idea of Gears just telling us a very in-depth description of a
I am a
wilder rat,
doctor.
and then walks up and goes, "Your dog's fine, but it's angry at me for some reason."
Dude, this dog's fucked up.
Oh god.
It might be because you pushed it into a wall. It's
Well,
not a
that's
dog.
fine.
That's true. You didn't
would be-
just fuck up Aelar. You fucked up the dog.
It's not a dog. It's way too scaly to be a dog.
I promise
We're only gonna
that
call it
I
a dog
can
now.
properly identify a dog after describing a wilder rat from memory.
I don't trust that.
I don't trust that at all.
Well, you're
I-
not a doctor.
You don't know that.
Drake.
I no longer think I know what a wilder rat is, because I can tell
I think
that's a Drake. So now I'm rethinking all the things Gears told us about the rats and being like, he might not know what he's talking about.
Am I there or am I on my way in at this point? So I followed on
I
the
forgot
little
you
bit
weren't
later.
there. To be honest, you could have entered at any point.
Oh, I
That's
think,
my bad.
actually, to be fair, I feel like you entered last time because I feel like I said hello twice, and there would have been no reason to do that unless you've arrived.
I don't remember, to be honest,
I don't know.
because I stayed up too late. I didn't even stay up as late as the crazy people.
We went to bed at like 5, so not even close to bad.
Yeah. 5,
How much sleep is that for you guys?
9:30. What's the difference?
It's like 7-ish hours.
Oh, okay. I got like 6.5,
I got like
maybe
2.
5.
I had
my
to, I
God.
had to make tea before I got here. My throat is still feeling like I deep throated a sandpaper dick right now.
Oh no.
Why would you deep throat sandpaper dick?
Oh no, I'm Blitz apparently.
That'll do it.
All good decisions.
Anyways,
Was someone going to lay their hands upon the Drake?
I can lay my hand upon the Drake.
All right, so all I want to know is there really not a healer in this whole fucking city?
There's some in the city. There's just none in this temple.
It's been like 5 minutes.
This is the first
We haven't had
church
time
we
to
went
go there.
Well, I feel like we're assholes for not like prioritizing getting the poisoned bodyguard some fucking treatment and discussing rats and scaled dogs.
Hey, I gave you guys the chance to like introduce yourselves, and you fucking decided not to.
Well,
So we could have been doing something
dying
useful.
man. This man needs treatment.
Yeah, but we're not talking about who we are because this man is dying. It's because
Oh
we're talking about rats.
You know, standing around the guy coding on the fucking table, just introducing ourselves.
To be fair,
No, but we're talking about rats instead. The alternative is not better.
He got lay on hands
I cleansed his
last
curse.
session. He's no longer poisoned, but it
yeah.
didn't like fix the fact that he wasn't able to walk.
I'm just saying, we probably need to get this man some medical attention.
You can do that.
That's why you guys went to this church.
Well, yeah, that was your first mistake.
Now we need to go to a different church.
Yeah, now the crazy fucking...
It's an hour walk away.
The vagabond.
I'm a priest!
Didn't you say you were homeless or some shit, too? Like
no, I live here.
She
I
lives
live
at
in
the
the
church.
She's homeless.
Hold on, you're not a priest, you're a...
No, I am a priest.
Why can't you heal him, then?
I'm not that kind of priest.
What kind of priest are you, again?
The priest of Ondine, Our Lady of Shallow Waters. I told you this.
I could have sworn you told us you were a hobo.
I definitely did not.
Hermit.
Hermit!
That's
Yes,
just part of her title.
Yeah, Hermit Vespertine is the title. Instead of, like, brother or priest, it's hermit.
A religious hermit.
How do you spell your goddess's
You're
name?
homeless. Got it.
Ondine, Ondine.
Oh my god, I got one right.
Mark
the day.
Congratulations, lad.
Spelled it.
I heard a name and I spelled it correctly the first time.
I've never done that in my life.
Goddess of Shallow Waters.
Mm-hmm. Our Lady of Shallow Waters.
Our Lady of Shallow Waters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my notes are going to look really dumb. It now says Goddess of Our Lady of Shallow Waters.
That's her boss.
That's accurate.
That would explain why
Right.
I don't really have much experience with her. I'm more of the kind of deep water kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Then
She's
Olivia
very
goes
much
up to the
local.
large armored person that also helped defend her, and was like, "What? Why are you in like full plate at a tavern?"
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Well, I have chain because things.
Yeah, but you look very armored.
I do. Why am I full?
Yeah, like
armored?
you're fully armored in a tavern.
Reasons.
It's part of my duty.
Checks out.
He was just like, "Yeah, I know your type."
Rude. Does Desiree have any like religious markings on her that I might recognize?
On who?
Desiree. Yeah.
That's up to Desiree. I'm not sure. Do you have
Just a
holy
big
symbols
badge
on
that
your armor?
There's probably like an amulet, like a holy symbol that she wears around the neck. That's got all the Order of the Holy Sun, Second Sun.
Do I recognize that?
As like in passing, it's a religion. You also recognize the symbols that Gage and Clay have, and that the guy that is outside has, as they generally that religious sect. You don't pay attention, of course, Moth. But generally, the people that you interact with that are higher in society hate them, and everyone else loves them, and you're not really sure what they do.
Okay. I just know that they're important, and important people hate them, but normal people like them, which means I probably like them. I think I'm pretty chill with you guys. I think probably.
Yeah.
Knowing me.
I don't know. I wouldn't call us friends.
Oh, shit, I said I would lay on
Olivia has no knowledge of what that symbol is.
Oh, not add.
I want to say I'm surprised, but
Oh yeah, I full display my holy symbol. Just be like, yeah, you know who the fuck I am.
She has no idea.
Well, I mean, she doesn't know who I am, but everyone else.
Which is weird because you're one of the more prominent organizations that exists in the realm.
How long has
anyone-
Valayan Saints been operating?
300 to 500 years.
Okay.
So I would probably know who they are.
Oh, for sure. They're also in your side of the woods, and
that's weird.
That sentiment is the same. They're a church that's for the good of the Commonwealth, and so they use pressure, and they're also really good at inciting, guillotines being built. So you kind of don't necessarily cave to everything if you're like an upper echelon person, but you kind of have to make sure they aren't pissy with you. And everyone that's like Olivia's stature generally despises their existence.
It's shocking that
Olivia doesn't seem to recognize the symbol.
Do what?
You said Olivia doesn't seem to recognize their holy symbol.
Correct.
No. But being that I know these people, or at least I know the family, and that this family's pretty alright. She's fine for now.
And there's no problem.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
If anything, the fact that she doesn't know the symbol probably bears good sign.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you don't know what this is? Okay. Pat's head.
She's also
such a sweet, innocent child.
So
yeah,
he's 16.
Even
Oh,
if
God.
her family weren't on the up and up with you guys, I would maybe pump the brakes on the for now talk. Because again,
it's fine for now.
I kind of point. I'm like, child.
Don't murder kids.
I am also 16 years old, Travis. That means you can't kill my character, right?
I would never do
Right.
such a thing. If you're foolish enough to die, that's on you.
Hey.
So
Hey,
The option to run is
everybody
always there.
will be as
True.
so Danielle will not be joining the party out of self-preservation.
None of us should, really.
What's
You guys think I won't
self-preservation?
kill
I'm in college.
children?
Oh,
Have you heard of Clay's backstory? Have you heard of Gage's backstory?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Literal
Many
orphanage
children
burned
died in
down.
my backstory.
You guys want to know something funny?
Yes.
If any of the people got to Olivia, I was going to let them attack. Can you guess what her hit points are?
Like
Oh,
Does
5.
she have noble stats? So 6, 7.
Yeah, but her con's a negative.
Oh.
So it's
She
4.
would have been immediately poisoned.
She
she'd have
been
died.
immediately dead. Yeah.
It would have immediately been, this is twice your health pool, you're gone.
Oh, no.
I don't think any of us got revivified.
No.
Not
Not
yet.
at level 3. Anyway,
Well, good for us. We accidentally saved a child's life.
after about
So
15
has-
minutes...
the Dragonborn dies.
Oh, no.
That'd be terrible. oh, shit.
You know, Gears would immediately loot the corpse.
Yes.
Without hesitation.
Oh. Aelar and 2 other men come in.
I welcome them in.
One of these men is in robes with like
Oh.
a censer and immediately goes to Razdal. The other guy is in dark leathers, has a cloak on, and a hood up, and you can't really see his face. And Aelar goes to Olivia and goes, do you know why people were after you today? And hold on, I'm actually going to do...
Does she know why?
Oh,
No.
she's smart.
Oh, she actually does.
I mean, it's a +0.
Well, she rolled good. She thought she done things good.
She lives by the luck of the dice.
She is average.
Okay. And she goes, I would assume it's because of my father. Edar nods and is like, yes. Well, now that people know that you're here,
It is not safe.
it would not be safe to even necessarily return to the inner city, as they would probably see you and follow you. And so you could come with us to a safe house until we can exchange a more guarded return to your town house.
Arrange. Yes.
And she kind of like steps back because that sounds slightly sketch to her.
It sounded vaguely kidnappy to me.
I mean, can I roll insight? To
Sure.
see if,
I'd also like to roll
if I
insight.
trust his intentions.
God damn it.
Wow. Maybe I should be using my new dice.
I'm gonna roll as well.
What do I add to
Sure.
insight?
God damn!
May I also roll, because Sketchy Hood Man
Sure.
is
No,
Yeah,
everyone inciting sounds
Literally
like
everyone.
the
Oh
best.
god, thanks.
17.
I got
Wait, so
Because
this
yeah,
is
that
in-
at face value, that sounds sketchy as shit.
Why are we all so dumb?
All right.
Do we recognize any of their symbols?
Yes, actually, they are. This gentleman and the people, they have Valayan Saint symbols.
Oh,
we
you
can
did
trust his-
them.
Yeah, and Henderson, you do. He does have a very stern, like, talking to about this, but it doesn't sound like it's one of those like situations where it's a bad time. That sounds ultimately reasonable. If there's people out to kill you, you should get to a safe location and then like do a guarded retrieval instead
He just-
of.
Wasn't very diplomatic with his suggestion. It was
It was
should
not like
come
there are
with
options.
me.
It was hey.
Hey, there's one option.
What do you mean there aren't options? She can.
There's plenty of
That
options.
sounds
She can be
very
adopted
Valayan Saint
by
of
a
them.
lovable band of strangers.
I dare you to adopt her and take her on adventures with you. Bet she is not getting more stats. Do it.
Oh, she's not gonna
Crit
be a
roll
Kiri,
did it.
though.
It's fine, right?
Yeah, but she's not gonna be a Kiri. She's not cute enough to live forever.
She could be a.
Hold on. First of all, that's not up to
She-
you to decide. Second of all,
I can definitely say the 16-year-old isn't cute. Unlike
Sure.
the baby bird.
Yeah. Also, I could train her. We could use sidekick mechanics.
I wonder
I
how
thought you
long
already
that would
had
work.
a sidekick.
Huh?
I thought you already had a
Turns to Dr.
sidekick.
Gears.
She's right.
Turn to Olivia. Do you have any quartermaster experience?
What's a quartermaster?
God.
Oh no.
Master of quarters.
The search continues.
All right. So, is anyone stepping in and helping? Because Olivia does not seem chill or jive with the situation.
Oh, I'm still like holding her hand, like gently comforting her, and I was like, this does sound like a reasonable idea. I know that the Valayan Saints are very much about the justice and protection of people. I know that you'll be safe with them. And I just pat her hand.
I mean, as a
You'll
member,
be
I can
safe,
vouch
but-
for him.
I'm very
Also-
comforting.
I will walk with them to the safe house if she wishes.
Do I have to persuade her?
I would accompany her as well after I give a subtle side eye to Hendrickson for being like.
I would at least like get her to the safe house, and then Clay and I have a quest to do.
Yeah, we got urgent
Leave.
business.
Yes, sweet.
Hendrickson and I have a quest.
But protection
all have our
of,
goals.
high up people is kind of important.
Oh yeah, at least get her to the safe house.
Only if they're good, though.
Then Aelar offers we could all go to the safe house. That's when you see a light And the guy with the robes and the censer has his hand over Razidel's chest, and you see a bright light come out of that hand. And he goes, okay, well, the curse is lifted, but he's not going to wake up till tomorrow.
Are we going to have to carry the dragonborn to a
I can carry him. It's fine.
It's fine. We got a dragonborn.
Yeah. The man in the leathers and the robes also is like, I can help too. And that's when Aelar goes, you can take this. And he takes off the robe of the guy and immediately, like, it's like Doctor Who, pulls off the robe, and as it comes out, that man is like 6'4", buff, built chainmail, and the robe just kind of comes off and is a normal robe. He goes, if you wear this, no one will be able to recognize you. It literally had, like, this beast of a man just look like some normal guy in some leathers and a cloak.
Why was this gentleman trying to hide his identity?
Do I recognize him now?
Recognize the guy that was removed from, that the cloak got removed from?
Yeah.
You can make a facial features. Make a history check.
Can I make a check?
Sure.
So far,
Would it also be history?
I would totally try, but I don't see much of a point. I'm not from this area, so I wouldn't know anything, even if I did roll well.
That's an 11.
Yeah.
I swear I feel like I'm rolling D12s right now, but they're 20s.
I know, that's what it always feels like on fucking Shard.
He's rolling physical dice.
I know, but Shard feels like it's rolling fucking... Like,
I crit you guys 3 times yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, lucky you.
Yesterday?
Don't have to rub it in.
Or last week.
5 minutes ago.
The time from leaving last week's session to this, I haven't stopped thinking about D&D, so it was yesterday.
Yeah.
That's more in the same order. Would it be insight or history for me?
It would be for you history as well, but your DC is going to be lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get some of those Hendrickson dice.
Oh, you don't want that. I couldn't hit a guy on a table last session.
So you recognize just from the shoulder pads, actually, this person is very famous within the Valayan Saints, and he's known as the Hammer, because I am the original.
Can I ask him to sign my hammer?
Send my
He will not. But yeah.
So we got Charles Martel over here.
Oh. So Olivia puts it on. She shrinks like a whole foot. So now she actually looks like she's a fucking kid. And it just looks like she has on like normal plain clothes and is just wearing a cloak. But her facial features, you cannot be like, you just can't fucking see any. It's almost like it's like an illusionary front.
Almost like.
And Aelar is like, yeah, I've had them bring one of these.
Smart.
Yeah.
At that point, is it even needed for me engaged or any of us to go?
Olivia wants you guys to follow. Go with.
Oh, I was going to go either way.
Yeah, and Aelar does say that the safe house can bunk 20, so.
Is there any healers there?
He will be there, and that's the priest that is now helping the Hammer with Razidel.
Bet, let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
It's a goal.
What's the worst that could happen?
But you do notice that the priest that came and helped Razidel gives you an odd side eye. It's just like judging you.
Okay, I just placidly smile. As a priest would. Priest would. Just like, yeah.
Just hi.
Hi. I'm very happy, very calm.
A mild roll of the eyes.
Fine. I give not a shit. I'm still holding Olivia's hand.
You can recognize from his robes that even though he's part of the Valayan Saints, he is a worshipper of Aelar.
Ugh. Let's go for the big god.
I mean, what works? If his response would probably be, "If it works, why wouldn't you?"
Yeah.
Because that's not why you worship specific things. Oh, he's good at his job. Like, fuck that
Why
guy.
would you worship things that don't work?
That's not how that works.
It's just
That's not how that works.
Oh, I love Jesus because he's really good at, like, being... What is Jesus supposed to do day to day?
I love Jesus because consistently when I pray to Jesus, what I want happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, when you say it like that, that would help.
And what I
pray
want
to
is
Jesus
a
'cause he's the one that
new
gives me
plane.
power.
God wants me to have a new plane.
Just for the record, I believe Jesus and David Bowie are both now canon in the campaign.
Oh, no.
Jesus is just a dragon, but yeah, he's canon.
Wait. What do you mean Jesus and both the same person?
Jesus and David Bowie are the same
David Bowie
person.
like that.
David Bowie's the dragon rider. And
He's riding something, all right.
That's one of his many titles, sure.
I worship our Lord and Savior Chris Pratt.
Get out of here.
You guys haven't found the Wilder Rat yet. You have to make him crisp.
No. I need it alive.
So we're not going to crisp the rat.
No, I just need it. I need to take it to one of my professors.
I believe the term was tame.
You want to?
Is anyone good at an animal?
So what's your
Yeah,
professor's
he
name?
told me that I need to tame a wilder rat and bring it to him. He didn't give me a deadline.
What are you studying?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. No.
I created a system to put Pokemon in a D&D campaign, and the person who I did it for thought I was making fun of them and decided not to play.
Wow.
I remember that. I got to use his character for free.
That was because that was his second character because he thought I was making fun of the first one because he was playing a Pact of the Chain warlock and he had a little imp and he named it Pikachu and I was like bet and I was gonna have it to where like you needed to get all of these little imps that were all different types of fucking Pokemon and I thought it was awesome. And then he was like, "Oh, if you're just gonna make fun of me, I'll play something else." And I was like, "Bruh, I spent 6 hours on this. I'm not making fun of you."
Travis, you're being really nice, guys. So what happened was he was actually fighting with his wife at the time. Who was also useless in the fucking campaign.
Oh yeah, it exists.
Yeah. Like at one point, he left the Taco Bell and just started walking down the road.
Yeah, and the entire time she was a squirrel. They got to the city, they got to the castle. I described the park that was in front of the city, and she went, "Oh, can I be a squirrel and hang out with the park squirrels?" And she did that the rest of the 4-hour session.
Now, on the flip side, one of the best combat encounters I've ever been a part of was with those weirdos.
Which combat encounter? Was it when you
The one
kicked
where
down
we
the board?
actually made plans to attack that bandit camp.
It's always bandit camps, because like even when I did that to fucking Fig and them, like I had to randomly make a random bandit camp and it ended up being epic as shit. Remember the bandit camp, Fig?
Was it? I don't know bandit camp. I remember one of the last things we did was the bandits that had taken over the town.
Yeah, it was that. I had to
Yeah.
It had to be more than a camp because you guys were high level and I gave them ridiculous shit and you still murked them, but I hit you guys a couple times, so that was good.
I don't know that you hit me, if I'm honest. I was.
Oh yeah, you were a
ground.
rock. Oh, I had such a good solution to that.
No.
What would you do? What would you
cave
do
was
if you were
bad.
in the ground, someone turned it to mud, and then dispelled your shit?
Ugh.
What if someone
would start to drown?
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, I'm sure I had something. I think I could breathe underwater for some reason. I'm sure I had.
I think it was a like alter self thing you had.
Yeah, that's it. Oh god, I don't know if
I also imagined you getting trapped in stone by moving through stone into an anti-magic field.
Yeah.
So now you're stuck in an anti-magic field in stone and you can't breathe.
Yeah, that would have fucked me up.
I mean,
the funniest thing you did was just put me in a cage where I couldn't do magic. Because, like,
if I had, you would have killed the dragon I had plot for. And then Olivia got so mad that you couldn't kill that dragon.
Mm.
And it's like, bruh, like, why are you going so hard on this? The dragon's escaping.
She was projecting on the dragon because I was the main character of the campaign, unfortunately.
I think. Yes. I don't know. Anyway,
I would have been the main character if they played. Yeah, sorry, I'm still holding Ophelia, not Olivia. It's because you said Olivia instead of Ophelia. So I fucking reversed it by accident.
Yeah. Anyway,
spoiler rich girl, yes.
So you guys get ready to move. Are you guys going to move all together in a single unit, individually, single file? Like, how do you want to progress following Aelar through the city? Stealthily, not stealthily?
Not stealthily at all. Obviously scanning the streets as though I'm guilty of something.
I will still be holding Olivia's hand.
That's fine.
And just gently stroking the back of her hand.
While she's
does my Drake get to do with my stealth, or does my Drake have to make a separate stealth check?
Your Drake would make a separate stealth check. But it would
just be like a dex?
It would be your dex, but he gets to add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Okay, I would like me and my Drake to be stealthy. I don't care if everybody else isn't.
Oh, I'm not being stealthy.
You're not being stealthy?
No, we're playing Saints. We don't have
to. Of course.
Adar's moving stealthily.
Yeah, he can move stealthily. If anyone attacks, they'll attack me, and it'll be the worst decision of their life.
Oh.
I think my Drake ran into something.
Oh my god.
Pulling a good Naboo. It's really stealthy at some points. And other times, it's literally like, what the fuck are you doing?
How many of you guys roll disadvantage on stealth?
Oh, hold on.
At least
probably at least half of us.
I think all of us. I have a +0, so it's not disadvantage.
I mean,
technically.
No. You roll twice and take the lower.
Mine's only
Hendrickson does.
Oh, hey, I rolled good. Not that it's gonna fucking matter.
Oh no. Oh god. How did Dr. Gear?
I got a 24.
I don't know. I
my
wasted a
Drake
22.
Got a 4 on its check. It rolled a 1.
Oh
and
man.
I rolled a 13.
Gage, can I get a stealth check from you for I just want to see it. I just want to see it. And that's at disadvantage.
12.
What's that?
I mean, oh Lord.
I mean, if nothing else, we are acting like a group of people that are not used to moving in a unit.
Well, I don't think many of us are stealth dependent.
So
I don't know that many of us are used to walking.
With Moth holding Olivia's hand, I'm gonna be like right over her other shoulder. So like whichever side Moth is on, I'll be on the other one, just like a step
Travis,
back.
And
I'm keeping that stealth roll.
I would like to go up to Gears and be like, right, I think. Oops, slipping into loud in a bit.
All right.
My husband.
Oh, you're right.
I think it might be in a lot of our best interests if you just kind of keep parallel to us on another street and try to kind of.
Is this character Southern?
No. You see, I'm already the stealth in the party because while I'm not trying to look stealthy, everybody else is making such an overt show of trying to be sneaky while being bad at it.
Now, number one,
that it's hard to notice me.
I've never been noticed before in my life.
Is that why you got? Is that why you got greased?
I'm sorry, did somebody say they wanted to be greased?
Nobody said they wanted to be greased.
Don't grease teenagers.
I'll take that out of context.
Alan is not a teenager. He is an old man, borderline geriatric.
Who?
Weak flesh bag.
Alan?
Who's Alan?
Yeah. You don't know who Alan is?
Is it
Nope.
you?
Laudane's character.
We could call you Alan if you want.
I am 27, sir.
Yeah, but you're weak in flesh.
Oh my god.
Look, you're almost 30. To my 16-year-old character, that's kind of old.
I don't want to play this game.
Let's be honest. Everyone here, apart from like Clay and Jaren, is very old.
I'm 25, you prick.
Gage is younger than me.
Gage is a baby man.
Well,
Yeah. You're 25. Big turned 30 this month.
No,
I turned
stop
30
telling
at the, end
people
of the,
that.
at the end of the year.
I'm 32.
I'm 32. I feel like
23.
Philip's 34.
33.
Damn.
Anyways.
That's close.
53.
You only recently accepted my Facebook invite. It's the only reason I don't know how old you are.
I was going to say, he was complaining about that the other day because you don't love him enough.
I almost still didn't accept it for the sole purpose of I don't really use Facebook. But I was on there one day and I was like, oh, Travis requested me. Okay, whatever.
I requested you, and before you accepted it, Caitlin requested me a Facebook friend request.
Oh my god.
No, he was like sat there the other day. He was like, he just posted something. Why hasn't he accepted my request yet? I'm like, Travis, we know.
Yeah, it was like it had the green dot that you were online on Facebook, and it's like, why isn't he? Does he hate me? It's a notification. I know it.
I did agree that you hate him. Yeah.
Caitlin wanted me to share her story because we're trying to sell a bunch of shit before we move, and I was like, I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to do it. And then I saw I had notifications. I was like, okay, I'll look at these. And then I saw that I had a friend request from Travis from probably months ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get this shit show moving.
Oh yeah, hold on. What is the order you guys are standing in? As sometimes you're going to have to go single file to follow Aelar down some back alleys and back streets.
I'll let you determine that, Travis, because I think I've lost control of my Drake again. So, my excuse for my really poor stealth is that my Drake is running everywhere, trying to explore everything like an excited puppy. And I'm chasing it the whole time.
When we have to go single file, I'll go in front of Olivia.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'll be behind Olivia when we go single file.
I'm like on his ass.
So we got.
I don't know why, but I just imagined like Aelar having a huge ass, and you're literally standing like on it, like it's bumping out, and you're just standing like a century above everyone else on his
Reality
huge
is even
foot.
better. I'm stepping on his heels, kind of pulling his feet out of his shoes.
Oh, I hate this.
I'm going to stab you.
Remind me never to piss off Gears, because that's so annoying.
I'm very capable of being annoying.
Aelar hasn't even done anything to piss him off. If anything, Gears should be apologetic to Aelar.
No. My one role in this world right now, I was ordered by the captain to protect him. It's a very simple life.
This doesn't feel like protection.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Don't gotta be friends.
You are a robot.
Oh, and we're
Why
not
do you
friends.
hate this man?
I also don't like Gears.
I understand why you don't
You
like
have
him.
been
But...
actively trying to replace him this whole time.
Oh yeah, good point. Maybe he
Not
just
even
doesn't like
subtle.
that.
Hey, you got any experience on like boats and shit?
You think you can replace this man? Fuck.
Have you seen the sea before? Okay, like great. I will take that.
It's a start.
If I say sail, do you know what that is?
It's a song.
No, it's not like when
Do
the
you know
store
what a
marks
boat
down
is?
prices. Okay.
If you had to choose between water and earth, which one would you pick?
Fire.
Okay, you're
Like,
hired.
need water to live, right? Yes, you do. All right.
Earth bending.
Are you 78% water? Sick. Come with me. I don't know what the actual percentage is, I will admit.
Close enough.
78
So,
is pretty close.
Yay!
I need.
Well, considering that our brain is basically 3 pounds of jelly with electricity running through it.
Human beings are wild. I don't have enough electricity in my... Actually, I don't have enough jelly in my brain.
I need Fig
Oh dear.
and Aelar to make dex saves.
Sick. Love those. Oh, fuck me! I'm gonna roll this 6 more times just to fucking...
Let's see.
Oh, okay,
I mean, it
can
really
roll
just
them.
seemed unlucky. Yeah.
24.
This fucking game.
A 24.
Yeah.
All right.
12.
Moth.
Yep.
I need you to make an intelligence check.
Oh, I...
Yep.
See, is it also your dub stat?
Oh, wait, no. Intelligence.
You have a not
oh,
double
fuck!
Awesome.
I
So
hate this game. I'm gonna
You
buy
guys are
dice.
walking, and you're ducking out of an alley, and you hear a twing, like a strum on a string, and you hear a whistle, and you immediately
got a bard.
duck.
I do not.
You do duck. Olivia's immediately behind you.
Oh,
no.
But Aelar
yes.
pushes her out of the way
Okay.
in time with his high dex save.
I was about to offer to fail mine if I could do like a quick
No, you succeeding prevented this, so that worked. And her failing means that she actually just like, oh shit, duck.
She saw a quarter on the ground and went,
All right.
Look at that.
I need you to make a con save as the arrow plunges into your shoulder.
I mean, I think I came out really well in this. So,
I'm great at con saves.
what's your con?
Well, I add 0 to it, so that's going to be a 1.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So you take 3 damage from the arrow.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
And you're
I'm
poisoned.
almost dead.
Yeah, you guys didn't heal up at all or do a short rest, which I thought is what you guys were going to try and do.
I feel
don't
like I
have any
want to do a
healers.
short rest. Oh god damn it! Okay, how much
Can I-
more damage do I take?
Oh no!
No, wait. That was supposed to be 3. That was 3d8. I rolled too many.
Oh.
Holy shit!
The 20
Oh my
damage.
God.
The 28.
I'm gonna re-roll that because I rolled too.
Ugh.
I'm still trying to murder the only character that's a full character.
There. See, that's much more reasonable.
Okay, so 13 damage does
13
take me back
damage.
down.
Are you down?
Yeah.
He's on the floor again.
So now we
Taking a
have
nap
to
on the
carry
job.
2 people.
I just love that. I hope that I look fairly heroic, pushing her out of the way, and then just immediately getting like pinned to the wall before I can get out of the alley.
Your sacrifice will be noted.
Oh my god, I'm not dead yet.
That's good.
Okay.
Can I immediately stand up and like body block Olivia?
Yes, but you can also. What's your passive perception?
Okay.
Okay.
12.
Actually, yeah, that's high enough. So, Moth, well, not Aelar, Dr. Gears,
Aelar's busy.
Kieran, and Lorana can hear someone in a neighboring building running, like away. And then you hear glass shatter.
Pick up Aloy. I almost said it right. And pursue.
Why are you taking him with you?
I can't leave him alone. I'm supposed to protect him.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Great job.
You're gonna have to get a baby
Dr. Gears.
Is anyone a paladin can help?
I was gonna say, Gears, could you maybe see if anyone's got some of that holy light left?
He's on
You're
the
unconscious.
ground. I guess I can
Just fucking
he poisoned?
steal him.
I'm just
Does he
coughing
look
up blood
poisoned?
over.
He's at 0 HP.
I don't
Oh.
recall.
I'm going
stopping.
to give him a single slap.
Just as he passes by.
1 HP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, smack him on his ass and goes by.
He's going to give you 1 HP.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not setting him down. I saw clips from a show recently. And
Are you going to take him and chase the person that was running away?
Yes.
Yes.
You are my
That is what
Stapleton,
he's doing.
and I am your daddle.
You're going to take the 1 HP.
Now that I'm conscious, can I try to break the grapple?
He's kind of fireman carrying you. You can just like try to roll forward off of him.
Okay.
Just
An
no.
acrobatics check DC like 3.
Unless I
Fail
get
it,
that
I
one,
fucking
I
dare
pass it.
you.
Okay, I think that's a 22. I haven't memorized my stats yet.
Yeah. If you want to try and hold on to his leg, Dr. Gears, you could make a strength check against a 22.
It's a 24.
Okay.
Against a 24.
How strong is Gears? Wow, not that strong.
Just let me
Plus
love
2.
you.
That's when the hammer like has already dropped. It's kind of funny. The hammer kind of like hands the dragonborn to the priest. The priest like takes it quickly because this just happened. And it falls to the ground with the fucking giant dragonborn on him. It's like, what the fuck was this for? And the hammer goes and chases. Is anyone else? Dr. Gears, are you going to chase?
I've been chasing.
Okay.
So I
All
come
this
out
is
of the
happening
roll,
like in the same 6 seconds.
and I'm going to move back to Olivia.
Say, I'm gonna move back to like Olivia and Aelar and be like, we need to continue moving.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to draw us away.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of psych myself up a little bit. Be like, God damn it, get it fucking together. And cast healing word on myself.
Okay. So only Dr. Gears is chasing?
And the hammer, apparently.
Well, yeah. I meant of the party.
Oh, then yeah, I'm pretty sure.
God,
Dr. Gears, I will let you choose to make an acrobatics or athletics check to keep up.
Okay, I'm not really good at either of those, but I'm slightly better at one.
Yep,
Usually how it goes.
that's how it happens.
Immediately you go to chase and there's an alley, but it's like got boxes and barrels like in the way. And you go to like jump over like one of the boxes, and immediately you put your hands on it, push yourself to jump over it, and clash and collide and crash into the box.
Do we just hear this?
Yeah. It's literally like he just ran and crashed into a bunch of shit.
He's literally like 5 feet away. He didn't even make it that far.
He made it his movement speed, basically. So like, he's like 30 feet away. He's in like the neighboring alley.
We saw him turn an alley and we'd hear crash bang, crash explosion, crash, beer bottle break.
Where's
Well, that went
Kenyon?
well.
Tinyan is somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Oh wait, nope. He just ran in there.
Well, he's in that lady's house. Oh god.
Oh
I
god.
cast a spell real quick, Travis.
What would you like to cast?
Sanctuary on the princess lady.
Ooh, all right.
There you go.
There you go.
That's magic.
That's thinking with your dick.
Don't.
How about no?
She's 16.
He's like, whoa,
Oh no!
I mean, if we're going with religion, that's kind of what we do.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
she's not a guy. It's fine.
Guys. The amount of oof. We're on Twitch right now.
We don't need to triple down on the
Oh god. We're great at
Anyway.
this.
As everyone continues to follow Aelar, do you continue following the person running, Dr. Gears?
No. I return to the party and we never talk about this again.
I fell down.
Under threat of shoulder cannon.
Did you get it?
It's Dr. Gears, I thought you were going to chase him.
I got
Aelar,
away.
I threw up.
I threw up.
Throw up.
It windy. I threw
It
up.
heckin' windy.
Now we're going to
I
get
said that
copyright
to my
claimed
mum
by
yesterday. She
TikTok.
did not get it.
There was a dog in the way. I tripped over it.
But it was your dog.
I don't have
Now
a dog.
you're calling the Drake a dog?
I keep
Cute.
wanting to call it
It is a
Josh.
cute pupper.
It's not a dog.
What's his name? Because I keep wanting to call it Josh.
It's Tenyon.
Okay.
Chicken
What?
tendy.
It's a miscellaneous book character name. Thumbs up.
I mean, fair.
No, the Drake's name came from me going, Google Translate. What sounds cool?
Well, it's fine. All of my characters are named after, like, plants normally, so I cannot judge.
Bet.
Absolutely killing it.
I'm sorry, guys. Anyway.
Travis, why?
I just pulled up like a document that'll be useful soon.
Well, that's good news.
I'm still waiting for my trauma.
That's good news.
Travis thinks we're gonna make it.
Yeah. Bonus.
No, it's the epilogue.
He's like, fuck this campaign. Starting over.
We're done.
He's been spending how much time writing this campaign? He's not going to end it session 2.
Yeah, you made yourself sad about it the other day. Like,
I
did.
This is your baby.
Oh my god. You're not. That may not even be this campaign.
Oh my god, Travis.
I have a question.
Yeah.
My brain doing the dumb. How you spell column?
COLLUM in.
Okay, there's an N at the end. Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah.
Many think.
I don't know how I did
It's
it,
because
but
you gotta say column like you have a cold and you just put in at the end of everything.
that was
Yeah.
the most
I do have
asshole
a
way
cold.
for me to tell you how to spell it, but that was your question, so
No,
okay,
that's
absolutely clear.
Put an N in.
yeah. How do you spell column? You put an in at the end. Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it did tell me exactly what I needed to know. So
What you
many
do
things.
is you text Travis and see if autocorrect will take up the slack.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't do is type in Obsidian because it does not have an autocorrect feature. And if anyone can code in an autocorrect feature into Obsidian, I would literally love you for life.
I wonder where you were going to go with
Staring at our current coder.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was wondering where you were going to go with that, knowing that
only-
Philip does what he does for a
You
living.
If only we knew someone.
Wink,
Not only
wink.
knew Markdown, but had basic coding. Like,
Well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. I'll keep an eye out though. I run in a lot of spheres with coders. I'll see if
Man, I was trying to code in Obsidian the other day, and it pissed me off, so I gave up.
what were you trying to code?
There's apparently a functionality where you can make it have, like, checkboxes in the thing. So I was trying to make it so that when you check something off, the color of the little bubble on the web changes. And apparently it is a thing that works and functions. I could not make it do it, and it pissed me off so much I stopped using
You could do it,
Obsidian.
yeah.
No.
I'd have to look into it, but I could probably figure it out and give you something to copy and paste.
Okay, that would be really helpful, thank you.
I want to BRB really quick. Try to not kill me in the 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
It
Nobody
might
promises
be
anything.
hard to not kill me because I am back
Good
up
luck to us.
to
Speaking
a
of-
strong 5 health.
I'm
Speaking
doing
of,
great.
Oh, okay.
94.
Nice.
That's good,
94 will
right?
hurt.
Is it?
Nah, I don't know. The last one was 30. I just assume lower numbers are worse.
I mean, I got 100 on one of those ones.
You did. You made God real.
Yeah.
That's the most
Out of
D&D
context.
statement.
I rolled 100 and made God real.
All right. So as you guys continue, Aelar stops you, and it's like the Looney Tunes where the first person stops, the second person stops, the third person runs to the second person, who bumps at the first, then more people just pile up behind them.
We're great at this.
You know, Aelar kind of like... By the way, I'm assuming Clay and the priest are handling it, since the hammer left, that the Clay and priest are carrying Razadel.
The Valiant Saints, yes.
Well, I thought Gage was carrying it.
Or Gage. Clay or Gage.
why-
Or all of the above.
Dragonborn can carry Dragonborn.
I mean, bet.
It just makes your stealth checks disadvantage. Wait a minute.
What's a stealth check?
Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I already have disadvantage.
Oh man, they found a loophole.
You saying you don't want them
Just
to know
don't
you're
stealth, and then you don't roll it at disadvantage.
Exactly. I didn't want to stealth in the first place.
Looks like they can't.
I heard if you hit
double
triple
disadvantage.
disadvantage, it resets the variables back to 100, and you get triple advantage.
Anyway.
That's a fake fact.
That's a fake fact.
A lie,
true fake
if you
fact?
will.
About
Not like a true fact. Like if you manage to kill the DM during the session, you win D&D.
Oh.
See, that is the difference between a fake fact or a lie and a true fact or the truth.
So, after stopping, you notice that it's there's a few guards questioning somebody about being on the road so late. And he looks back to you, and you can tell he's about to tell you guys to move quietly, but then thinks about it, staring at you, and it's just like, we'll wait.
He stares specifically at me and just like, wait a second.
It's everyone. Fucking Dr. Gears was the only one that passed the stealth check.
Are we not allowed to be out on the streets?
No, you're allowed. It's just the guards are going to be like, hey, what are you up to? Because that's sketchy shit.
Church business, bitch.
An unconscious dragonborn in like a group like this, unless you're all drunk leaving a tavern, there is no reason you should be out at night.
We're getting the dragonborn to a doctor, okay?
I just feel like there's still dried blood on my chin from like all the blood I've been coughing up from constantly almost dying. I'm like, yep, it's nothing.
How many hit points do you have again?
Here. I'm up to 5. I'm a healthy 5.
Ooh, big numbers.
Hold on, I can do 1d4. Fuck. Never mind.
You can do 1d4 fucks?
1d4 slap you on the back and see if I could kill you by accident.
What?
I said what I said, and I meant what I meant.
I said what I said. What?
I'm nervous to say no, don't try to kill me on accident, because I feel like the inverse of that is you trying to kill me on purpose. Is there a situation where you're not trying to kill me? I choose that door.
Somebody's protecting you.
Anybody else is actively trying to kill you.
I don't know why, but I thought when you guys first thought up and said these characters were going to be together, it was going to be some kind of weird, like, buddy cop, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, like, shenanigans. And, like...
it's straight Sam and Dean.
It's not even Sam and Dean. This is, like, Happy Tree Friends.
We're the first half of the other guys. Or the really bad Kevin Smith movie where it's Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis.
They're Sam and Dean, but like way later, like season 10.
Before or after they kill Death?
At that point, you should be like Castiel and Dean.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is going great. This is how Jaren shows friendship, right?
Yep. This is a normal working relationship that we have.
They're Castiel and Crowley sometimes working together.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not. It all depends on the temperature of their tea that day.
Castiel and Dean, I'm pretty sure, straight up had sex at some point.
Probably. Yeah, of course they did.
According to canon.
I mean, we're just started this campaign. Who say they aren't?
Hey, it's my job to seduce everyone. It's gonna be great.
Right.
What with being a religious figure.
Jesus Christ.
Can I tell you about Undine?
No.
Can I tell you about Undine's nun? You should have named her Undies.
No.
She's now named Ondis.
I'm gonna fight all of you. It's fine. I'm pretty sure Ondine actually means something to do with the water. I did just Google something, but...
Oh, okay.
So we're talking to the guards right now.
No.
Okay.
We specifically stopped to not talk to them.
Yeah,
Okay, so
stop
we're
to
just going
avoid
past
the
them.
guards. Yep. And so after they move on with their patrol, the guy they questioned also went on their way. You guys move forward. You take some awkward streets and you're kind of off the beaten path, and you feel like you're in like going towards the docks in a warehouse area.
Okay.
And that's when he goes to the back of a door and he goes to open the door. When he opens the door, he pulls on the like top of the door. What's that fucking on the door frame?
Door frame.
And the wall opens up to a stairwell that goes up.
It was a clever ruse.
As you all enter, there is not necessarily like a bar, but like a mess area where you can like a corner kitchenette. There is 2 or 3 tables, and then like bunks.
Cozy.
There's one person that was at the top of the stairs, and they immediately like help you get the Dragonborn onto a bed, like they were prepared for you to come.
Makes sense.
And Aelar kind of walks up the stairs, but kind of stops at the top, and he goes, "You guys will be safe here for the night. I have to go talk to the other side." He turns to Olivia and goes, "As remiss as things might be, your father is going to have to know about this." As she removes the cloak, you could see her. She's just like, "Yeah."
I kind of put a comforting hand on her shoulder.
Still holding her hand. I've just been holding her hand for like an hour at this point.
She like accepts it, but now you have blood on the cloak.
Oops, my bad.
Because you're beat to shit.
I look so bad, but I'm smiling through the pain because that's what heroes do.
And she kind of looks at you. And then she kind of stares at you for a second. And then she just kind of like goes, "I think I'm going to lay down."
That's understandable.
At this point, I let go of her hand and allow her to go do that, because otherwise it would be creepy.
Can I
do let me know if you need anything, though.
Insight check her really fast, Travis?
Sure.
Oh yeah, she's going to lay down.
She's actually going to levitate just by like a centimeter, so none of us can tell.
I
just knew it.
I had a 0 to it. No, I had a 3. Okay, I got a 15.
A 15?
Specifically about the momentary yet lingering stare.
It's the kind of look again.
What I'm asking.
Yeah. It was the kind of look where it's like they looked like they saw a blemish on your face, and they're trying to make sure if it's not just like a spot or like if it's a zit for you. But then it looks like she decided it wasn't anything to tell you about.
Okay.
Oh, so that means it's bad.
Do I have a zit?
To be fair, you're covered in blood.
Hard to tell.
And beat to shit.
Is it nap time?
If you guys want to be nap time, the gentleman that was there when you were here is a large, round fellow in kind of like friar, like a religious monk friar material garb, and he asks if anybody wants anything. He can make sandwiches.
Ooh, a sandwich.
And you could see like
I could.
He's probably not all there, but he's you know.
Yes,
make a
that would be lovely, thank you.
Of course, a sandwich would be amazing.
Take a sandwich.
A sandwich. Give me a sandwich.
And that's when the priest friend that you guys had kind of double checks on Razadel and goes, I'm gonna go look for my friend. Don't leave.
Oh yeah, the hammer.
Without.
Yeah, the hammer's loose somewhere.
I had a friend once.
Then I got launched across the bar table.
We're on a break.
Travis.
Yeah.
Can I cast alarm on the entrance we'd come through?
You sure can.
Oh yes, I would also like to cast snare on the same entrance.
I mean, I will allow it.
Poor dude's gonna come through that door and just get fucked.
The hammer's gonna
The
walk
hammer's
in.
gonna be hanging from the rafters.
You read. Snare doesn't deal damage, right?
It does. No, it's just restraint. Okay.
Okay. It's just inconvenient as hell.
He'll walk in and go, "What the?"
That's very in character.
Which, given what we've gone through, this actually isn't that, weird for Gears to want to do this. We've been shot at a lot. Stabbed and shot. Shot across the bar. That last one.
Shot again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I won't be doing anything. I think I'm just gonna find a bunk.
Yeah, I'm eating a sandwich and taking a nap.
And try to pass out.
In the sandwich.
I'm eating a sandwich and I'm taking a nap.
It is a good sandwich. He used turkey that he sliced himself.
Oh.
It is excellent.
Nice.
I'm gonna sit in the corner and just observe.
Are you not going to go to sleep?
I'm good. I probably what time is it?
Getting around 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I'll observe for a while and then then I'll go to sleep.
Okay. What would you're just going to watch them sleep?
Yeah, watching people for a bit. Just people
It's
watching.
not creepy at all.
You guys do.
It's
She
not
gets
creepy.
a
I'm a
chair
priest.
and sets it up where she's just staring at you all.
No, I'm not creepily staring at people. You can observe people without being a weirdo.
Can
Describe it.
Yeah, I've
You
been
do that,
outside
though?
before. You
Are
can
you
people watch
able?
without being a creep.
No, you can't.
Okay, says you, Leatherface.
When you're not being seen, and that's creepy.
I'm just sat in the corner, just looking around the room as I eat my fucking turkey sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
Anyway,
saying
it-
creeping me out right now.
Is
Why
there
are you
anything
speaking-
anyone
You
wants
are
to
a
do
fucking
before the
weirdo.
long rest?
I'm just kicking off my boots and I'm hopping in a bed and then, doing the classic adventurer thing where I just pull the hat down over my face and I pass out.
All right.
I've had a day I was not expecting to have.
All right.
I guess we're all going to bed.
Everyone takes some time to unwind. It's been an adventure, but at least you guys got a place to rest. And it could have been worse. Everyone's here is alive.
I'm doing
Yeah.
great. I don't know about these
Unless you
guys.
got Gears.
Yeah, you guys could have rolled a 1 and met a group of assassins in the alley, and then I would have had to do another battle map. But
That would have been great.
I
would have been
definitely
great.
would have made it out of that one.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, let's go with who went to sleep first. Would it have been Ladain, or fuck,
Oh, dang.
Aelar? Aelar, you find sleep well and quickly. But shortly into your sweet sleep, your dreams start to get a little odd. You see your siblings. They're sort of standing there, all nice, waving like they missed you. And then their features change in a very familiar way to you. And then you hear a click, and then the sound of wood hitting wood, and the sound of string going tight. and then you see both their bodies hanging.
Jesus fuck.
You I need you to make a roll a d20 for me.
Love trauma.
That is a 13.
13. You do get the effects of a long rest tonight. Though the nightmares were a struggle to deal with. After that, let's go with Dr. Gears.
I don't sleep.
Hold on.
I don't sleep.
You do not require sleep. That's fair. Mine was going to be lame.
Moving on.
Fucking Gears.
Yeah. Desiree, you find sleep pretty easily as you lay down, and you are tired from the fight. A slight missed opportunity today, but you know where to go. You could come back to that.
Mm-hmm.
But in your dreams, they start to turn bad, and you keep having flashbacks to looking in the water underneath the bridge, and you just keep seeing that face over and over again, and it haunts you through the night. Grigori!
Like I say, in a cold note, it's very difficult. Like, Desiree makes it a point to have a face almost completely covered at all times, whether it be helmet or clothing or anything like that at the moment.
Yes. Actually, do you go to sleep in your helmet?
Probably.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know these people.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be comfortable enough to.
That's fair.
Anyway, that is fair. That's very fair. Grigori.
'Tis me.
Your dreams, you fall asleep very well. Your dreams come to you very well. You're hanging out at an orphanage. It's an orphanage you helped build after situations has happened, and you put all of your effort into rebuilding. It's nice. Everyone's running and playing. And you awake one night to the smell of smoke. And the entire orphanage is on fire. No one was able to get out. You kind of drop to your knees, crying. And your nightmares are terrible that night.
Bet.
Hendrickson.
Oh my god, so much trauma.
Y'all need some fucking therapists. Okay?
You got out of this. Hendrickson. A certain night replays in your head. You see what happens outside your house and shut the door. You remember, you've been here before, you know. You get to the door that leads to your parents' room, and you freeze there. You know what's on the other side. You don't have the strength to open the door. You know what's there. And your nightmares are terrible that night.
I'm sleeping. I'm just like holding a cross on my neck.
Yeah.
I feel like you're like hugging it like it's a big teddy bear. You're just like, oh no.
Lorana.
Yeah.
You are sitting in a chair in a desk, trying to write a paper. A very tall goblin with red eyes is staring at you. A very tall wolf with red eyes is staring at you. And another person that you recognize, I forgot how I described your other teacher, is red eyes is staring at you, and they are constantly asking you if you're done yet.
You're just stressing about school. We're over here like, oh god, children dead.
Your nightmares are very different than everyone else's.
Were you like,
my Drake ate my homework.
Then do it again. Anyway, you have terrible nightmares. They're traumatizing to you.
was a great tone shift right there.
It was a great tone shift. Now, Ma.
You think that Trump? Oh no.
Ma.
I was not expecting this.
You awake in a house that you've never seen before, but is very familiar. You're young, 6, 7. Something smells nice. You go downstairs. The table is set for 3. You go and you sit in a chair that feels like yours, but you don't know this table or this chair. A woman comes out with a large bowl of food and goes, "Oh, hi, honey. How was your day?" You groggily say that you slept in as the meal is being prepared and put in front of you. You see that her mouth moves, but no words come out. And she says, "Okay, enjoy." And then you say, "Thank you, Mom." Your nightmares are horrible that night.
I hate this game. Out of curiosity, what does the woman look like? Is she a tiefling as well, or?
You think so, but you can't quite place a description.
That's weird. It's almost like I can't remember. Okay.
I didn't miss anybody, did I?
No,
I think that was everyone.
I traumatized everyone?
Yeah,
okay.
What's the Drake's nightmare?
Yeah, did the dog have nightmares?
The dog had nightmares. There was a stick, and it just could never get to it. It was always further away.
No! It's not a dog!
It's a dog.
John is not having it today.
No.
What a shame.
Danielle has to work today.
John also has to work today. He's just not there yet.
Yeah. You okay, Dinksy? That was a noise. Yeah? Okay. Sorry.
Vanilla.
Sorry. I was distracted because my dog made a noise and I thought she was going to puke. But I think that she just had a hard time yawning. I don't know.
A hard time yawning.
I don't know. Now she's just staring at me like I did something to her. I don't know.
You spoke to
she
her.
was
How fucking dare
asleep
you?
next to me. Anyway, you all wake the next day. You guys did have it wasn't a restless night, but it wasn't a great night's sleep.
Ow.
Everyone
I'm gonna do
seemed
stretches.
Yeah, everyone seemed to have a rough night.
Did anybody else have really bad dreams?
Nope.
No.
No.
I slept normal.
Like mostly stood up, like stretching out their back.
I would like to insight check every single person who just told me no.
You can choose to do an insight check once or for each individual person.
No, I didn't say no. I said I slept like normal.
Oh, that's so sad.
I didn't have bad dreams. Just the normal stuff.
I slept okay as I removed my hand from my cross.
I'll do it once.
I think I
if
slept
I
in a
don't
draft.
feel like rolling 5 times. It's a 14.
Oh, that's not
14. You do notice that the palm of Clay's hand, very deeply indented, is the cross that he grasped all night.
Oh, no.
It'll probably be there for like an hour.
Okay, so Clay's lying.
Everyone else doesn't seem to be.
Surely there's disadvantage for me.
To be fair, it's really hard to tell
face.
if you slept well or not. You're still in your armor. And it's probably assumed you didn't.
I'm just, I'm putting my boots back on. trying to find Friar Tuck, maybe order some breakfast Sammys.
Oh, breakfast Sammy.
I am fully acting like this is not out of the ordinary for me.
How long does snare last?
No.
Let me check here. 8 hours.
Alarm also lasts for 8 hours, but it's any unwanted intrusion, so...
Actually, I probably should have read that on snare. Nope, just a creature. Nearly invisible. And it is restrained until the spell ends. You can try and make a dex saving throw at the end of your turns. Yeah.
So you guys wake up. Getting on your boots, going, man, breakfast Sammys sound nice. You look around for Friar Friend.
Oh no!
And then you just hear coming from the bottom of the stairs. And he runs up and he goes, there were the ropes and they just disappeared.
I did not detect any ropes when I entered the building. Are you sure that you weren't hallucinating? I'm going to make a deception check.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
It's very possible that this barracks is haunted.
Deception isn't a thing, so I'm going to make a persuasion check.
Make a deception check, Aelar.
How do you make a deception check? I don't see that.
It's in there.
Is it?
They're in alphabetical order.
Left side.
I'm an idiot. We've covered that I'm an idiot. Let's move on.
That's a 14.
It's alright, I don't know the alphabet either.
A 14?
Yeah.
Fuck. So he's like, yeah, they were haunted. Oh. Well, the priest never came back. He could exercise it, right? Yeah, it looks like probably 20 minutes before you guys woke up, he got up to get breakfast ready and went to go get breakfast supplies and got caught in snare.
Oh no.
At least he was only hanging for a little bit.
It wasn't all night, no.
Gotta be safe.
The priest never came back.
No.
And Hammer never came back.
Correct. Well, Hammer wasn't here.
Is the princess still in the room?
That's where the priest went. He went to go look for Hammer.
The princess is still in the room. She is curled up into the fetal position and still asleep, probably not having a good time.
Okay.
Oh no.
Poor her.
Yeah.
How's
the nightmares. If you're actually, hold on. How is the dragon? He is sleeping still.
Who's sleeping still?
The Dragonborn, Razadel.
Razadel.
To be fair though, that's not to be unexpected.
No.
Yeah. Get a rough.
At least it's not a permanent sleep.
I feel like we should go out and look for the priest, but at the same time, we shouldn't leave them alone.
Yeah. I feel like we should maybe stay here.
He goes, if you guys want breakfast, give me 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
I don't require.
And he very cautiously goes down the stairs.
If not convinced,
Did the alarm also get set off?
No, it's any unwanted intrusion.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically can choose, like, if it's not like someone you've approved of.
Yeah.
You're not on the list, buddy.
All right. So it is the next morning. All of you, what do you do? It seems that at least, Lorana had some horrible nightmares or something, bad dreams.
I think we should, sit at the table and attempt to introduce ourselves. I think maybe that might be a good idea. I don't know any of your names.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to know names.
Okay. Well, we're kind of stuck here for now. We may as well have a pleasant conversation.
We're stuck here for 5 minutes while we're waiting politely for our new friend to make food.
Yes, but then after the food.
I don't associate with vagabonds.
While eating breakfast, like you guys are gonna eat breakfast instantly? Yeah. Moth, you should start.
I've already introduced myself. No other fucker in this group will talk to me.
Who are
You're
you
a
again?
fucking homeless person, and if we
I am not a homeless person. What is
stick
wrong with you,
around.
you weirdo?
If you feed the homeless, they'll
You
come
went
back.
to my house.
I went to a church that you were squatting in.
I live there. I have a room.
Who the fuck lives in a church?
A priest?
It's a very small church.
A priest?
No, there's like a room in the back where I live.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, normal churches there are, but like, is that a normal church?
It was just small.
Yeah, it was literally just like a small
It doesn't
church.
even have a healer.
Yeah.
It's not
small.
that kind of god.
She probably killed the healer and stuffed him in a closet somewhere.
No, I don't think
No.
they went that far.
This isn't
I
some
think
Camp
it's way
Laszlo
too
stuff.
trusting.
Which one of these fuckers has been the most friendly to me so far?
I will give you a short bow and introduce myself.
Oh, thank fuck.
Hermit Vespertine, nice to meet you. The name is Gregory Timbers. I am a traveling merchant. Just kind of on here for a little bit of business.
What
It's nice to meet you,
kind of
Gregory.
business?
Merchant business.
Rat catching business.
Rat catching business?
Yeah, I heard there were rats.
Do merchants normally have to deal with that?
I'm obviously being an asshole.
Fair enough.
Like, not even hiding it.
I've decided I like this man. You don't have to use my full title. I'm Moth.
Alan, don't marry the vagabonds. She probably just wants a green card.
I'd like to pull out my botany book and just start studying that while eating.
Teenagers.
I'm gonna go help her study. I am a PhD holding doctor.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I guess I'll introduce myself. I am Brother Hendrickson, and this is Brother Gregory.
Gregory, yes.
We're both members of the Valayan Saints.
We should do like little, like pose, like Valayan Saints. Yeah.
Straight a JoJo pose, just we're the Valayan Saints.
Oh, I was thinking Sailor Moon, but yeah.
I tried
I
to do
don't
a
think
subtle eye
Escanor would
roll.
be doing a JoJo pose gauge.
Wait, what?
That'd be hilarious.
I need to find a Dragonborn doing a JoJo pose now.
I said Escanor, but okay.
And I'll be that too.
Does it sound like the hammer sounds more like Escanor?
No.
I'm just talking about the way he took off the cloak and just buff.
That's fair.
Still shorter than me, though.
I say, without
everyone's a little
looking
shorter
up
than you.
from my book, I am Larana, and I just got here to study at the university to learn how to help this creature right here. Pats the drake on the head.
Little doggy.
It's a drake. I could handle a dog.
Why is your dog?
It's like if you gave a dog chainmail armor and a bunch of steroids and crack.
Sounds like a weekend.
I don't want to be the one who tells the PhD how to do his job, but I don't know how confident a person would be if you go, let me help you and your dog help study, when it's obviously not a dog. Like, you gotta at least pretend.
That is clearly a dog.
You want to help me with my traps? I have to learn how to make traps for anything from a rabbit to a bear.
Oh, I'm very good at making snares, actually.
That is something he could probably help you with.
Really? Is that where the haunted ropes came from?
I don't know what you're talking about, but would you like me to show you how to make a snare?
Sure, Dr. Gears and I are bonding over making snares now.
I will look to Desiree. And you are?
Desiree Vanovara. Hang on.
No,
keep pronouncing it like that.
It helps her remember my own bloody surname, doesn't it?
Fair. It's alright, I don't know my name either.
Also, French accents are hard.
Yeah, they are.
I stopped trying.
Desiree Valgrenard.
But like a North Uranus accent, that could be really easy to do.
It's nice to meet you all.
I just can't wait till y'all get down to the die.
No.
Fucking Skeeter.
After I finish
Catch
my
a ride.
breakfast, Sammy, I would like to kind of sit a little bit apart from the group and pull out the little journal I got from Grant in the bar and flip through it.
Okay. Well, shortly after you guys sit down, the man returns with bundles of food, like way more food than like you thought he would have.
Do you need
And he just
help?
begins cooking. He goes, "Oh, do you know how to cook?"
Do I know how to cook? It's a good question.
You're a college student. You know how to cook ramen.
You can make sandwiches.
I made ramen.
I mean, actually, sandwiches are kind of
really good.
Sandwiches are a really luxurious struggle meal.
Cooking skills.
Y'all ever had hunger for dinner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of times.
I lived off sandwiches for like a
Cooking
good
skills
year
are
or so.
labeled under survival.
Okay. I mean, I have a +2 to survival.
Hey, that's good.
I can cook things.
I would like to attempt to help cook.
Make a survival check.
Great. It's a 21. I'm rolling physical dice because fuck Shard right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, you know, I should do that.
But yeah, it's a 21. Aelar, what are you doing?
As I walk away, I'm going to slip a piece of paper into Moss' hand that says, Gears doesn't own a house either.
Yes, I didn't think so.
I have had hundreds of years of life, okay? I think I have.
Prove it.
Oh, God. If you had a Facebook page, it would say graduated from the School of Life, wouldn't it?
It's the professor of. Oh, sorry, doctor of. What is the actual title? I'd say in character.
My actual title?
The full title.
I am a PhD as well as a medical doctor.
Uh-huh.
I also hold 4 master's degrees in varying subjects that you would have never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have the time to. And unlike some people here, I do own a home.
Pulls out a piece of paper that says the equivalent of "I can do what I want." Signed, me.
Well, that's great, Chancellor Gears. It's lovely to meet you.
That's what Travis did for vaccination cards for like the first month.
Yeah, when they first required Vax cards, I literally wrote, "I do what I want," and signed it. And whenever anyone asked for my Vax card at work, I was like, "Here it is."
There it is. Read it and weep, bitches.
Could have just written "try and replace" on it. Same.
Try and replace me. I should. That's the next one.
Travis, did you read John's email that he sent to Sandra?
No.
The one that he wrote 2 of, and then eventually 3 of.
Oh yeah, no, I helped him write those.
Oh.
He wrote the first one, and then I went, "Now revise that, but say it like you're not mad." And he went, "I can't." And I went, "Okay, I'm going to write it like I'm a professional person in an office telling someone to fuck off." And I rewrote it for him, and then he wrote and then he paraphrased what I wrote into his words, and it literally was just this is what I want to say, this is what I'm going to say, and it's like, this is what I should have said. It's pretty much what it turns out into.
He ended all three of them with, if I'm insufficient with my job, perhaps you should start looking for a replacement.
If I'm inadequate at my job, perhaps you should start looking at it. Because they're pushing numbers, and they're like,
all those to Sandra.
You've got a number.
Only one.
Because your numbers need to number, and it's like, what are we going? What can we do to fix these numbers? We're literally at 45% staffing since we lost Chantel. 45% staffing. So we need to hire like 16 people. We're still like spending too much money on labor. Tell me that makes sense.
That's fine. Chris is apparently right there with us. He's on the boat.
Dude, yeah, Chris is so close. Like, Chris is the biggest dick sucker amongst like all the GMs, and he's also like, I don't know. I'm just not going to listen to him anymore. If they want to fire me, they can just fucking do it.
Chris, to Hal when, man, it would be great if I quit at the end of this period, right? And Hal laughed, went, "Ha, you're kidding, right?"
And then Chris walked away.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the end of the period. It was after he has a trip that he won, and it's a trip to Jamaica. And man, after the Jamaica trip, if I just quit, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Hal was like, don't joke like that. And he went, okay, and walked away.
During the Jamaica trip, he just sends in a 2 weeks notice.
He could.
As soon as that is approved,
from
he
the
can
plane.
2 weeks notice and still have it.
Check your email. But yeah, back to the D&D stuff. Dr. Gears is getting grilled by Ma while he's trying to help me learn to make snares. Am I learning anything from Dr. Gears?
I mean, somewhat. Some of his information's useful, like the mechanical side of it, but then he's like, here, let me show you how it works. And he pulls a rope taut and then lets it go, and it's just floating there. And he's like, see, look, that's a snare. And you're so confused, but then when something goes through it, it just wraps it up because he used a spell to do it.
I just, like, I don't know how to do that part. I get to you just wrap it up and then pull it.
Yeah, but he describes it.
Wait,
like,
actually,
he can't show you, but he'll describe the mechanics to it like it was actually there.
Daniel, what is your class again?
I'm a ranger.
You can learn magic, can't you?
I can. I have 3 spells right now, not counting my cantrip. It's Alarm, Hail of Thorns, and Speak with Animals. I should really get Cure Wounds.
Can I start trying to teach her the spell? I don't know how long that takes, but like,
so
just start the process.
Your process of knowing the spell, you could teach a wizard the spell potentially, but you can't teach innate casters the spell.
Oh,
how unfortunate!
So she has it's like the number of spells that she knows is limited based on the class. It's not like the number you have prepared. So she would have to take it on a level up.
Well, that's a
but he's trying his best to help. It's kind of working.
It's sort of.
I can picture it. I just can't get it to do like what he got it to do.
And honestly, him trying to teach you snare is the least annoyed I've been with him on this trip.
You should have John teach you snares. He's a lot more qualified.
But
the food being cooked is producing a wonderful like breakfast aroma, like sausages grilling and just, and eventually Razadel and Olivia wake up.
Good
Razadel
morning.
Is very groggy. Looks around, sees Olivia, breathes a sigh of relief, and then is like,
Just,
Does Aloy have any further words of wisdom after we saved this guy's life?
How'd you sleep?
He goes, the sleep was fine. My brain wouldn't shut up, though.
So, you should probably, you were probably unconscious for the entire trip here. So we're accepting help on your behalf from the
Valayan Saints.
Valayan Saints. Thank you. I'm not good with names. I apologize.
I hear you stumbling from like across the room. It's Valayan Saints.
This is what they called a safe house. They suggested that we stay here until a safer means of transportation to the inner city could be arranged.
That's fair.
Why am I being the Yeah, here you want some. Why am I being the responsible one? I'm 16.
We got breakfast Sammys.
Oh, that's
I'm busy talking to Aelar, I think.
Olivia's immediately like goes over and apologizes to Razadel. He's
sorry
like,
I dragged you into this.
it's all good. Why you paid up front, right?
Some people call it a swing blade. I call it a Kaiser blade.
Get fucked.
Someone who uses a program for his robot voice doesn't get to mock other people's accents.
Hey, I'm pulling back from the program just because it doesn't work.
It's the only reason. It's not for any other reason. Just it's not working the way I want it to, so it cannot exist.
It keeps breaking.
It is nice that you
Has Aelar asked me about ship experience yet? I don't know if he likes me. I don't think he likes me.
I am pretty positive I've asked you if your Drake has quartermaster experience. I think I asked that at the bar when I was deep in my rage.
He's been on a ship before.
Ah.
I make another
That's
tick
a bonus.
in my book for potential replacements.
The Drake.
The dog.
Razadel goes, I've been on a ship.
No shit. Got any quartermaster experience?
Not quartermaster. I was first mate. I think I was only first mate because I was big and could make the other people do the work.
Furiously scribbling down more notes.
We got a first mate, but could always use a little more muscle on a ship.
I'm just saying, if my contract's up after this little incident, I'll probably be needing a boat that goes kind of far away from here.
He's like, yeah, fuck this place.
You know, as it happens, once I wrap up my illegitimate business in this here town, we are taking a boat.
Did you say illegitimate?
I said,
nope, you are hearing.
Legitimate business.
Legitimate business.
Legitimate.
Sorry.
It is a legitimate business.
I come from a place where we add some, filler sounds.
Are you Creole?
I'm not Creole. Maybe
you Cajun, bro?
I did order jambalaya at the bar. I do love my food spicy, so.
Has your voice been changing on purpose?
My plan this week was to get a nice little buzz going so I'd be less self-conscious about my voice. But then I drank too much last night and I didn't have it in me to drink again today. And so now I'm just fumbling my way through it. Eventually, maybe by session 15, I'll sound the same.
I'm going to say for no reason in particular, you keep changing your voice for reasons.
No, he keeps changing his voice for the same reason he keeps changing his name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone picked up on that.
Oh, of course.
To be fair, that's the first time he's told any of you his name, isn't it?
Yes, but Dr. Gears kept calling him 5 different names.
But it's not been the same. It's Alloy, and I don't.
For lore reasons, say that I'm intentionally messing his name up. Don't give me that power.
Well, now that we know his name is Aelar, and he keeps calling him Alloy or Aelar or
Well, no. What did he?
Now,
I
are
think
you
it was
sure his name
Gregory.
Aelar, or did
His
he
name
give you a full
was.
Yeah, he said Gregory once.
Gregory
Gregory.
Timbers.
That's his official name to you all.
Yes.
Gregory. Okay. He keeps
It's
calling him Alloy.
Gregory and Alan
Gregory. Oh, that's
in
funny.
Aladdin.
Oh, you put a human face on a robot,
car.
they still think about metal. I'm sorry, he's not a robot. He's a real person or whatever we're trying to go after.
He's a
right
real
now.
boy.
Even
I mean, I would just assume that Gears is an asshole based on previous experience.
Why would you need
That's
to
fair.
assume that?
Why would you need to?
In this specific situation?
Just no.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what they say about making assumptions.
Actually,
Gears
can
an
I make an
asshole.
insight check? Because that's a good fucking point.
An insight check, sure.
22.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Is Dr. Gears an ass?
No. It is Laudane. Is Gregory deliberately giving me a false name?
Gregory?
Unfortunately, this is how
Not
it's
you.
going to work. Give me a deception check.
Okay.
You said
Please roll less.
unfortunately, and
That's
I
a
don't know why.
12.
Yes. Okay.
So, Moth, you caught it.
Mhm.
Whether or not, Gregory has a legitimate business. He's a
Yeah.
market,
Yeah.
person, thing.
Does he have any
Merch?
markings of anything on him? While I'm perceiving him.
Describe yourself. Do you have any markings, Mr. Gregory?
So, I have raven black hair mostly, but there are some streaks of white. But probably as far as markings go, is I do have a signet ring on my left hand.
Okay. Can I see what the symbol is?
You just grab his hand and stare intently
Well,
and
no,
tell
no,
you
from a
your
distance.
fortune.
Just remember, you can say no. Hide it.
Do I see her kind of studying me?
What's your passive perception?
13.
Are you trying to hide the fact that you're doing that?
I'm observing, just generally. If I
Then
see
yes.
that they have a ring, then yeah. I will have a looky look.
I'm gonna try to just
Okay.
do a quick sleight of hand to just with my fingers, just kind of spin it.
Now
so
you see
that
it.
it's upside down.
Now you don't.
Which I rolled really great. That is a 10.
I was gonna say, I'm literally watching your hand, so I watch you do this, and I'll just look up and catch you in the eye and just smile.
The timing of my notifications is sometimes uncanny.
I'm just pretending that's the Drake making noises.
It's canon now.
I forgot to feed the Drake.
Your Drake's down with the sickness.
It can smell the sausages. But
Your
the plate
dog
hasn't
kind of
shown up
sounds
yet.
sick.
I imagine it makes that noise. That seems pretty reasonable. The dog's just in the corner making that sound.
It's a Drake. You guys just wait until that thing
But yeah.
is bigger than the bed, and maybe you'll stop calling it a dog.
I will never.
Man,
So,
your dog got bigger.
You do see the signet ring, and you are able to tell what the symbol is, but you don't necessarily recognize it.
Okay. What's the symbol?
So it's a silver ring, and kind of stamped on it is just the face of, it's kind of like if you're staring directly at a person, except half of it is a human and the other half is a wolf.
Okay. I'm just gonna, for now, assume it's a family ring.
Okay.
So, we're eating breakfast, talking, introducing ourselves, all that good stuff. Our new friends are awake.
Olivia seems slightly disturbed and super sad.
From her dreams, or because her dad's gonna find out she snuck out?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
The Dragonborn looking.
What?
I said, how's the Dragonborn looking?
I mean, it looks like he spent a night getting completely plastered and is super hungover, but you know that's not what happened.
Okay.
He's on his like 4th breakfast bowl though.
Oh yeah, I've had like 9 breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, I just imagined it. Arm next, arm next. Both of you are just devouring everything being made.
Are you sure when you woke up this morning it wasn't a sandpaper dick that you felt like your deep throat? It wasn't just 19 breakfast sandwiches?
I wish it was. I'm hungry as shit right now.
Me too. Unfortunately, it's 3 in the afternoon, so what's a breakfast?
It's not time for breakfast.
Breakfast is any meal that breaks your fast from sleeping. So
Yeah, Waffle House exists.
Waffle House.
Waffle House makes me sick every time we go there. That place is almost a serve-safe nightmare.
It's fine.
I don't normally get sick. I've been sick like once.
It's like every time. I don't always like get physically sick to my stomach, but like my stomach feels upset the whole day afterward.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, Travis, your body might be a nightmare zone. You do eat blocks of cheese.
I mean, same.
Oh my god.
Unrelated.
Big.
I don't see how that has anything to do with anything.
Okay. I was baking cookies. I was bored, and I bake when I'm bored sometimes.
Yeah.
Travis comes upstairs and goes, "Oh, you want to make some more cookies? I have a pack of like pre-made cookies downstairs that I've been trying not to eat because I told myself I was going to bake them this time."
Yeah.
Want to know the real secret?
This time.
You want to know the real secret? I bought 2. Shut up! I bought 2 of those packs, and I went, this pack we're cooking. This pack I get to eat. And that first pack didn't last 2 days.
Neither did the ones I baked.
I mean, when you bake stuff,
they were still good,
you can
though.
eat.
But like, Travis and Gage will eat raw cookie dough without hesitation.
Oh,
I mean, same.
Hesitate, yeah.
And this is why you guys can handle Waffle House and I can't, okay?
Our stomachs
You
are
gotta
a lot
start
hardier,
eating
I
cookie
guess.
dough.
There's at least some hesitation. I go, do I want salmonella this week? The answer is usually no.
You're not
If
gonna
you
get
get salmonella, you just deal with it. You don't it's fine.
Step 2, it's fine.
There's actually some cookie dough right now. It literally says it's safe to eat in my freezer.
That's the problem, Danielle. Are you following the 3-step process? Step 1, submit to suffering. Step 2, deal with it.
Listen, I don't have to do that for another 2 hours, all right? Calm down.
Go home.
Go home and get ready to do it again tomorrow.
Step 3 is my favorite part.
I quit.
Same.
Do it.
You could call out. You got 8 minutes.
I got 8 minutes. Hey, John, I know you're having a bad day already, but I won't be there today.
Hey, he's got Taylor, Preston, and Dylan.
Or any other day.
You're closing with Taylor, Preston, and Dylan? You need to call out and let John revel in his mistakes.
He won't. He'll just leave.
It's fine.
Did you purposely say John will revel in his mistakes because of John the Revelator?
No. But I said that because John's had plenty of opportunity to actually hire more people and fire those people. And I will admit, the people that have been showing up to be hired are really not applicable. But, the fact of the matter is that he'll just let them be useless and then work around them instead of, giving them proper talkings to.
Listen, I've been bugging him about giving Dylan a proper talking to about staying in the bathroom for 30 minutes twice a shift.
The secret to that is to have Dylan be in the drive-thru, him be the only person in the drive-thru. Then, if he goes and takes a shit, guess what? You're not taking orders, and he's having to deal with the customer. So when he comes back from his 30-minute shit and there's 50 cars stacked up, they go, "Are you guys closed?" Dylan's dealing with it.
Or he just hands the headset to me, and then I'm stuck with it.
See, he needs to schedule Dylan without you there, or without Taylor there, without Preston there.
I hate to absolutely ruin everybody's day. Are we certain that he's defecated in the bathroom?
No, sure. There was a mysterious stain in the bathroom once.
I also could build a Faraday cage and put it in the...
Shall we swiftly move on?
Sorry.
Anyway.
I would like to read my journal.
Are you going to share your feelings?
What? It's not that kind of journal.
Right. It's not.
Oh, come on. We just had a slumber party. Everybody had so much fun sleeping. We made breakfast. We had a few laughs.
I keep that in the breast pocket on my outfit.
This is the feelings book.
I journal weekly, not daily.
That's fair. I don't have time for journals anymore. Looks at stack of notes about my homework.
You guys see him pull out a journal, and it looks like it's a private journal. It's like leather bound and ties like a string that tied shut.
It's fair.
Are you just gonna at the kitchen table while everyone's there, open it and start reading it?
No. Like I've dragged a chair into like the corner of the room, and I'm kind of reading it on my own.
So, the priest and the other guy didn't return last night. Should we go look for them?
I was gonna ask the little lady, where she has to go.
Hold on.
Like, is there a place where you can like go?
Probably back at her house.
We already determined that it would be unwise to attempt that at the moment.
I'm sure we could round up some street guards.
Well, I imagine the powers that be here at the barracks have probably, made some way of contacting her parents in a way to get their household guards to come do a retrieval. Either that or they're incompetent.
You'd hope.
We could kill two birds with one stone.
Get two birds stoned at once?
Yeah, we could just take her ourselves.
Well, I meant we could go looking for our helpers, the priest and the hammer guy.
Oh, they're fine.
While also gauging whether or not the streets are safe enough for her to return home at the moment.
Would they bring her outside on the streets? I don't think so.
No.
She can stay there while one of us goes and looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can go have a look around while she stays here.
And she's got a bodyguard. She's in a closed, safe house. She's probably fine.
Does Brother Gregory want to join me in the streets?
3 uses of snare now. I can protect her as well.
So it's Gregory.
Yeah, okay, super shit.
Yeah, that's what he said, Gregory. You want to be a Gregory in the streets, a Hendrickson in the sheets.
I was about to try and make a joke, but I don't know if anybody would remember their biology classes well enough to understand it.
Do it.
I don't know if you're talking out of character or in character, but the answer is no. Either way, from me, I don't remember anything about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything from school, so like, but
I was gonna call Gage Father Mendel.
Oh God, I'm so close to getting that. Fuck.
Sounds familiar, but no.
Yeah.
Wasn't Mendel a big dude in the field?
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Wait, is it Mendel or Mendel?
But I don't know how to pay taxes.
Mendel.
The Mendel effect, yeah.
No.
No, that's
The different one.
Mendel.
Other one. The Gregory Mendel. The father of genetics.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes. Gregory Mendel.
Gregory Mendel.
The guy who got really bored at his monastery and started trying to crossbreed pea plants and came up with the idea of genetics from crossbreeding pea plants.
Yeah.
They were sweet peas, right? As in the flower, not the actual peas.
Yeah, he was like mixing the colors together and stuff.
See, that's nice because they smell nice.
You learn something new every day.
As an aside.
I feel like you've learned this before and have just chosen to forget it.
Can't be possible.
I don't choose to forget anything. I just do it automatically.
When was I in the 9th grade? 15 years ago?
Actually, I think I learned this after school, to be fair.
Oh, well, it was one of the normal things that everybody went over in biology class at my school. Maybe it's different in Tennessee or not
one of
America.
those common things.
I also don't go to school, or didn't go to school.
Learning about Gregory Mendel, the father of genetics.
Yeah, we learned some about it.
I also took a genetics class, but yeah.
They gave us the option. We had to pick. Did we want to do essays? Or did we want to dissect a frog and, as a class, a pig? And the backhood Hicks rednecks went, we're going to tear apart frogs and pigs.
Of
in my
course.
class. So
that. What else would you do? Of course.
I mean, yeah. What else would you do, right?
Write an essay? What? Who wants to do that?
Dissections are fun. Anyways, who wants to go to the docks?
I mean, I want to go to the docks, but for a different reason.
Yes.
How do you know? What, you haven't even asked why he wants to go to the docks.
Well, I just want to go
If he
check and
wants
see
to
if
overthrow
you first.
What do you think? Assassins are just waiting outside, and I'm waiting for someone to leave before jumping them with 16 armed assassins.
Probably.
It's possible.
I mean,
Maybe.
Realistically.
Perhaps.
Well, one of the assassins might know us, but it's like, we've really only been in trouble because of Olivia. So if Olivia stays here, we can pretty much go wherever we want.
Like I said,
I mean, they may try to follow us back, but...
I can fairly well defend this place without even being here.
I have a question. If Olivia was wearing that cloak, how did they know to go for the person?
That is a good question.
It had true sight.
Is it?
Or they have something like true sight.
Or, not to talk bad about your brotherhood, but somebody could have told them.
That's not possible.
That's not possible.
Unlikely.
Oh my god, they're
it could
just
also be the
pizzazz
fact that,
again,
like-
but they're found a whole organization.
We have 2 of them now.
I mean, she was the only one that changed her appearance, so.
Yeah, but I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah,
It was also the one you guys were clearly defending.
Yeah, she was literally in the middle.
Educated guesses are a thing, you're right.
But
Or maybe they were just aiming at Fig and Fig ducked.
Just dumb luck, yeah.
I guess that's also possible. But I feel like we should at least go look for the other people who were supposed to be helping us. Because, who knows what could have happened to them.
Yeah, I mean, you do bring up a fair point. Their absence is, at a minimum, concerning. Well, their absence with no communication is concerning.
Also, don't you want to get back at the guy that shot at you? That's who they went after.
Whomst among us hasn't shot someone?
I mean,
I've shot him quite a
it
few
seems from the previous fight I am unable to shoot anybody, so...
Yeah,
Oh, no.
and to Gear's point, if we are going by grudges I'm holding, he is at the top of my kill list.
You have a kill list?
Sometimes you gotta let things go.
Why would a merchant have a kill list?
Because I've been wronged, clearly.
As a person of, faith, I wouldn't agree with that, but I do understand where you're coming from.
I understand that.
Yeah, forgive and forget.
Grudges, move around too much, and all that.
Okay, thank you for your help, Game Gears.
I'm great at forgiving
you're
and
welcome.
forgetting. Well, I'm great at forgiving. Case in
So is
point,
everybody
Gears
going
is
to be
alive.
going to
Not
look
great at
for
forgetting.
the...
Case in point, I keep bringing up Gears.
I'm going to just keep calling them the priest and hammer.
Yeah, I don't know their names other than Hammer. What's the priest's name, Travis?
You never got a name.
Oh,
You
shit.
can ask Dude McGuy.
We're not
I just
great.
assumed
Dude,
since it was
McGuy
the priest
here?
of our order, we knew his name.
We haven't.
Sandwich.
We've had
Sandwich.
2 meals from the friar, and we still haven't introduced ourselves or asked for his name. We are
You got his
the
name,
worst at social interactions.
I'm a 16-year-old college kid. I have an excuse. What's yours?
My charisma's negative too, so.
I don't want to keep harping on this, but I am an asshole.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you.
He's like, thank you? I think? Fuck you? Something like
was
that.
that necessary?
What?
Necessary?
Nothing. I'm just looking at what you fucking posted.
I'm just stuffing memes in the chat.
Okay.
Why, you guys, what are you doing?
You don't want to know.
Oh, let's go look for the father and Brother Hammer.
Who's gonna stay behind and watch our boys? Well, the boy and the lady.
I mean,
Rosdale's like
Dragonborn?
I got
is
I'm
Dragonborn
sure
like
he's still
fit?
not doing good.
What'd you say?
He's doing well enough to guard the safe house while we're gone.
Will he allow me to do a medicine check before we leave?
Yeah, he'll let you do a medicine check before you leave.
Alright, yep. Alright, we're leaving.
He seems perfectly fine. Nothing wrong there.
That's how not good he is. He let you do a medicine check
that's
on.
with a +3 too.
This is why you never send a cleric to do a merchant's job. I'm just going to try to slap the Dragonborn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just going to slap him.
Lay on hands, air quote.
Lay on hands, but without the
I don't have
healing part.
There's
That's
lay
what
on
I said,
hands
air
and then
quote.
there's lay on these hands. There's a difference.
Catch these hands, yeah.
Buy one, get one.
Buy one. I used to know crap.
I think he slaps you.
It looks like a hard slap.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah, I spit out a little blood from me biting my lip. I'm like, yeah, see? He's fine.
See, he's fine.
It is a harmless pat, but it was definitely one of those where it's like bet.
Yeah. Like
you should roll to
wanna go
hit. See if he hit. See if you hit him.
I think I have like a +2 to unarmed. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 5. But let Deuce see. Oh man, talking words. Weird. What is my unarmed? It's a +1 to hit, so that's a 6 total.
Yeah, you did not hit.
What do you add to your unarmed strike? Is it strength?
Yeah.
I have a -1.
How low is your strength?
It's an 8.
Okay.
I don't need it.
She's also a nerd, so what do you expect?
You probably have a +1, I'm imagining, because you'll still add like your proficiency bonus to it. So you have a +1 total.
Yeah, it'll be a +1 total then.
But yeah, it's like my own fault that there's any blood, because I just wasn't... Well, I was expecting it, but I kind of had my mouth open and I bit down on my lip.
That's fair. So, if you guys are going to try to backtrack to find out the hammer and where Father Priest person went.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, it was dark, so I'm going to need you guys to make a perception check to see if you can recognize any of the areas you went through.
Cool, I can do that. I mean, it didn't screw me over this time, but I was like, wait, I'm using physical dice. No, it's fine.
Great. Do you have a stat other than athletics you're positive in?
Persuasion, intimidation, investigation, athletics, deception, performance. Everything else is negative.
I got a 7.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
So Grigori's just strong and charismatic and bad at everything else.
I have a
Yeah.
+5 to persuasion, intimidation, and athletics.
This dude's a himbo.
He is a himbo. Oh my
He's
god,
living
Grigori's a
I am-
himbo.
Chad
I couldn't do it.
Thundercock.
Chad Thundercock.
I have a +7 to deception, acrobatics.
I had
Okay.
I had a character who was called Dr. Richard Power, but everyone called him Dick.
As
Dick
a
Power.
Extremely good name.
Yeah, he also
This
had
is
a
a good
nickname,
name.
Thruster.
Oh my god.
I'd like to point out that this was in a Buck Rogers in the 25th Century game. So, very space opera.
Yeah.
We had Chad shoots off, and Errol shoots off as well.
Yeah.
It was that sort of game. Very fun, very over the top, very space opera.
I'm just going to re-listen to the session, and I'm just going to clip all of our penis-related jokes, and I assume it's going to be like an hour worth of content.
Probably. My parents are like, "Why don't you stream it? We want to watch." Now and no.
I'm embarrassed that we're like this.
Yeah. When I
If
had a
anything,
home
it would
game-
be like YouTube, where we spend 5 hours editing, and the 4-hour session turns into like 20 minutes
30
of
minutes.
content.
It's 30
Yeah.
minutes of us actually doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's 10 minutes of actually doing something and then 30 minutes of dick jokes. And then the rest was just us talking about Taco Bell.
Hey, to be fair, D&D is dick jokes strung together with some battles.
There's 2 D's
That's
in the
fair.
name. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to
What are we
argue
doing
with
right
that
now?
logic. I think a lot
Yeah,
of
that's the
us
best
did.
logic.
We're trying to remember where we lost our friend, the hammer.
I think
We
the,
pop out and we're like,
Wait,
where
would I know this?
I think the highest perception check
We
we've rolled
did
so far
discuss
is a
it.
19.
Perception check. You could try to hold. Oh, wow, I just got attacked by a yawn.
Oh. I got a
I'll be
15.
right back.
Do 2d4 psychic damage.
You guys follow back, and you're actually able to still see when
Because there's still
Aelar
blood on
got-
the wall.
I'm sorry, when Gregory got shot by the arrow and pinned to the wall, when you guys retrieved him, you pulled him away. The arrow is still embedded in the wall, covered in blood.
Oh.
I mean, I'm going to say it. Good times, guys.
Which you are able to find. And based on the trajectory of the arrow, it came from an upper level window, probably 40 feet away.
Are there still some broken crates in the direction of where Gears just
Yes, very much.
ate it?
Just destroyed, like, rotted crates that someone had just tossed in the alley to throw away.
The first 2 clues on our quest is just reliving our incompetence.
You can't prove a goddamn thing.
So now,
There's grease
I
on the
need-
floor right here.
who is going to lead the investigation?
That must have been where you
And then the
fell
party can assist.
I
Um,
believe that
I
I have a +0, so
I have a
If-
+5.
Oh, okay, mine's +4.
I have a +0 to investigation, and also I have a bad habit of almost dying. So I would very much
18.
like to not lead anything.
All right. Roll 2 13s. That's just how lucky Gears is. You also find a bunch of shattered glass where you can see that it looked like he shot from one window, ran across the upper floor, and jumped out another window. There is a little bit of blood where you can see where he landed. You can tell he kept running in the location. And it's kind of chaining back alleys, and like this is a real shitty part of the town. And just outside of where you get to where the docks are, you find where there looks like there's a fight. Lots of blood. There's another arrow in a wall. There's a dagger on the floor that is covered in blood. But other than that, you don't find any bodies or anything. You just find blood and a
Your
dagger
boy
and an arrow.
is absolutely fucking dead.
And I'm a bathroom boot.
no, they're perfectly fine.
There's the power move. Be like,
There
here's
is.
these clues. I'm leaving now.
Think about it.
Just sit in it.
There is no chance that the hammer is still alive.
His name is the Hammer.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
famous.
do hammers produce blood? No, blades and arrows produce blood. And
Oh
there's a
yeah,
lot
but
of
so
blood
do
in there.
people.
You
Like,
have not been
running away
using a
from
hammer
stuff.
properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Keep
if
that
you hit
in
someone
mind.
hard off with a hammer, there'd be blood.
Well, then why didn't he come back to us then? If he's
Maybe
Maybe
the guy
you're
managed to
still
get up.
chasing the people.
You know, you start
Oh,
off
yeah,
chasing
just
one
chase them
assassin,
for
and
8
then
hours
you
through the night.
find more.
Yeah, it's a fun night.
Next thing you know, it's 6 a.m. and you forgot to go to bed, but you've killed
Mhm.
12 assassins. You know, that classic.
Maybe he has a hyperfixation he's concentrating on right now. You don't know.
Question: when rolling and it has a plus, do you roll with advantage?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering.
There are certain circumstances where you can gain advantage
Or disadvantage.
or disadvantage.
Yeah, so if you have a plus, it just means the roll is more likely to go in your favor.
Alright, if you have a negative, is that disadvantage?
No.
No, but
just
if you're
makes you
wearing
suck
anything
at that
heavier
skill.
than
Well, yeah, that's
chainmail, you get disadvantage on stealth.
yeah.
Alright, cool.
But that's yeah. There are some like as Danielle said, you know, there's some stuff that like equipment that gives you a disadvantage, but there might be like, oh, you know, you get hit with a I don't know, a spell ability and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll kind of thing.
Yeah, there's that too.
Or advantage on your attack roll. You're exhausted, have a disadvantage on ability checks kind of thing. So just because there's a minus, like basically the DM will tell you when you roll with advantage or with disadvantage. Basically.
It's kind of been like a year since I last played D&D, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the minus and plus, yeah, like what Jack said, it's just how good you are at that particular skill. So like if you have like a -1 to stealth, it's because you're not stealthy. And then if you got like a +5 to intimidation, because you're very intimidating.
My intimidation's -2.
Bad example, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
Gregorian
a holy man, I shouldn't be intimidating.
Did
However,
you,
yes, Gregory should be intimidating.
did you,
Sorry.
did
Why
you
would
engage point buy or something?
Well,
I think Gage Point bot.
I did the point buy system.
Okay.
Now Clay rolled his.
Yeah.
I did point buy. I've got 2 dump stats, which is fine.
Gage has 3 so that his other 3 stats can be good.
One dump stat, you guys, like a fucking adult.
I did.
You rolled your stats, Fig. Shut up.
Yeah, but that's not a dump stat. But like, I rolled too many dice, and you're like, "Oh, hey, you can just like keep the higher ones." I was like, "No, I want that 9. I'm taking it." I think I gave
And
up
you did.
like a 12 for it. Yes, I did.
So your one
And now
dump
I can't
stat
fucking punch
is
things.
still higher than both my dump stats. It's
Oh my
cool.
god.
We're good.
What are your dump
Anyways,
stats?
And all 3.
strength and intelligence.
Ugh.
I'm whatever.
It's
the
fine,
weak
you're a
version.
himbo. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to
I'm
be
a
strong
weak
for himbo.
himbo, yeah. Like if
You're just a dumbass.
if Kronk had his muscles stolen by the aliens in Space Jam.
Fuck, there was one of those. I can't remember
What is it? It's
call those diagrams.
Himbim. I think Himbim would be like a himbo that's not strong.
No. It's a nice man.
Yeah.
Because there's a chart I saw the other day. I was going to share it, but I forgot.
Yeah, someone
But
made
it's a
like
chart.
the trio of Venn diagrams, or
Yeah.
the triangle, where it's like if you're just these two, you're this, and it's like I think like if you're strong and dumb but you're not nice, you're just a jock, or something like that.
Yeah. That's exactly. Oh, I got it. Found
To
it.
be a himbo, you need the Holy Trinity.
Yes.
Smart, dumb, nice.
You can be smart and dumb at the same time.
See, I was thinking if you really want to be a himbo, I should have made wisdom my dump stat, because I feel like himbos can know a lot of things about specific things. Like Kronk, he can speak chipmunk. That's something you need to learn. but he doesn't catch up on social cues very well. So I feel like wisdom is his dump stat. So you can't.
That's very fair.
So I feel like
I will
you need
reshare
low
this away
whiz,
what you can
high
actually
strength,
say.
high
Or
charisma.
90% of Chris Hemsworth rolls.
Yeah.
They're
Thor,
all just Chris Hemsworth. Like
Thor is 100%.
Okay, there you go.
No,
So Aelar is a decent man.
I've got the ultimate himbo roll for Chris Hemsworth.
What's that?
The reboot of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I've got to say the reboot of Ghostbusters.
That didn't happen. Let's not talk.
Hey, I
It's
like
okay.
Chris Hemsworth
They
in that. It was
unbooted
really
it,
funny.
and it's better, but still bad.
It's fine. Anyway, so Gears leading the way has found some clues, but no bodies.
Correct.
And
I mean, that's definitely a bonus.
has he found more clues to determine what direction we should continue in?
This is kind of where it
found
stops.
Enough evidence to suggest to me that these people are dead.
But there's
You're
no
like 40 feet
bodies.
from the docks.
So, like, where are we?
Damn it.
Are we, like,
Well,
in an
are there-
alley, or are there, like, buildings next to us, or...
You would be like here.
Are there any boats by?
I mean, the
Anywhere?
docks would be really close, but it's the smaller docks, so no big boats.
So, the dagger is covered in blood, right? But there's no
Yes.
bodies. Are there any
Correct.
signs of bodies being drug away?
This would be survival.
I don't think I'm shitty at this. Oh. I'm still...
You just said wisdom wasn't a dump stat.
It's not, I think. Oh, I have a +4. So that is a 21.
Oh.
Not.
Silence.
So you are able to determine that there's not really drag marks. There is 2 different directions gone. One looks as if a body was picked up, and you can kind of see some drips, as if that person was now in the air and being taken in a direction back towards into the city. And the other one is footsteps leading to the docks.
Now, do we want to follow the either corpse or injured person, or the footsteps?
I mean, we're already next to the dock, so.
Yeah. Actually, the footsteps, do they look like... I don't know if Dragonborn wear shoes. Was that guy wearing shoes?
Yes, Dragonborn
Okay.
wear shoes.
Are they massive?
Is the hammer a dragonborn?
Oh, shit, yeah.
No.
I thought he was
Oh,
just a
fuck.
beefy
I
guy.
got it mixed up, yeah.
He's a beefy dude.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do these look like beefy do footsteps, is what I'm trying to ask.
I mean...
So here's my theory. The ensuing battle kind of ended in a draw, where I believe our priest friend was injured in a way that the hammer decided he had a obligation more to him to get him back to safety than it was to finish off the assassin, who then made his way down to the docks. Now, we can go searching for the hammer, but if we're talking about unfinished business, maybe I shoot the assassin this time.
We could capture.
Wouldn't
Maybe
that
we
be
should
nice?
split the party.
Wouldn't that
lovely.
be... Please, for the
Because-
love of God, split the party. Make my life hell. I
I
dare
think
you.
assassins would care enough to drag other assassins away. So either we have a wounded paladin dragging another paladin away, or we have a wounded paladin that's been fucking kidnapped. So
But towards the inner city. I don't
Follow
think
the inner
you should-
city bloodstains.
Yeah.
like
Mm.
neither one of those is a good outcome. Meanwhile, one assassin making it away that probably won't know shit about shit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I've cast.
You could just split the party.
I mean, splitting the party isn't a bad idea.
I feel like the
Personally,
way
want
fight's
to go
been
find the
going for
priest
us.
in there.
Hendrickson, how are you with your survival?
How good are you at tracking and survival?
It depends
I got
on
a
the day.
-1.
Oh no!
So it'd be up to you.
What you looking at, brother? That's a floor.
I could try.
You got a 10.
Yeah, no.
What are you looking for?
I don't
I
even
don't
know.
remember. It was supposed to be blood, but apparently I don't remember.
Is that what you wanted me to check was blood?
Oh, you guys were gonna try and follow the blood trail? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a 10 would be kind of capable. Is everyone gonna follow the blood trail, or are we splitting up?
I vote follow the blood trail.
Yeah.
Me and Aladdin could chase the escaping assassin.
Theoretically.
I will say I am familiar with this area, so I might be able to help if somebody goes around the docks.
You also know that, like, the docks, there's always people on the docks, whether they're working or whatever.
And they know me, yeah. Okay, I might be helpful if we decide to go to the docks then.
Yeah. You know, out of combat, like, normal stuff.
So you guys can go to the docks, and we'll split up and go to the other guy.
So the 2 paladins and the ranger are going for the wounded. Me
Or 2 of the
Aladdin,
paladins.
and the hobo are going to follow the tracks.
Okay, who is Jack gonna go with?
Tall vampire
don't-
mommy can follow whoever she wants to. She doesn't listen to any of us.
Real.
Lady Dominus.
I think either party will be
Real.
happy to have her along.
I mean, I know I'd be
Terrible.
happy.
Just love that the one thing we carry over from previous campaigns is our obsession with large, muscular women.
Oh, no, that's not a
That
campaign
is
thing. That's
big.
just me.
That's called
That's an in-person thing.
We were all standing Frost Mommy last campaign.
Oh, yeah. This is a pre
Yeah,
I
and
was
you
gonna
guys
say
don't know,
pre-approved condition.
other than her being big, you just know her as mommy. You don't know that she's, step on you, Lady Demust.
That's true.
Dimitrescu.
Metal Mommy.
So she's also French.
I know, I wasn't interested because, like, she's French and a vampire. I'm like, whatever. And then I found out she was tall and, like...
It's like you found my one weakness.
That truly is.
Dear. I'll go with Dr. Gears and Moth because they're
Yay.
lacking in muscle.
That's fair. All right.
Me.
Oh, back to my previous question. Do these look like giant beefy man footprints?
It's hard for you to tell. Because some men have small feet. You don't know.
I mean, it's more like the weight of the footsteps.
Make a survival.
Jesus.
We're really good at survival checks.
Oh, yes, we are.
They wear a size 9.5.
That's not helpful to me. Does it look like they're heavy?
I mean, their footprints.
How deep are the footprints? Or unless it's like on stone, which again they wouldn't have.
It goes from being a dirt back road to stone,
Mm-hmm.
and the dirt is on kind of a stony gravel road.
Okay, fair. Guy has big feet. Small feet?
Normal.
I don't know if that's big or small.
Average.
Average. Great.
So we
Yeah, I don't care about average feet.
So. Okay.
To the docks.
So the people going to the docks, since it's closer, you guys with a 10, you're kind of able to follow the bloody foot trail. What are you doing on the docks to assist in your search?
I will, as we're passing people following the footsteps or footprints, would I know if there are specific people who tend to be there for, like, very, very early in the morning, or like for an extremely long time. If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, the most fishermen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will approach a fisherman who I maybe previously have at least seen before.
Okay.
Fuck, how do I talk to people?
I mean, that is a fine question.
That is a fun question. This is a new character. Fuck. Do I know his name?
Whose name?
The fisherman I'm approaching.
I would say because you're Moth, no.
Fuck. God damn it. I have a thing I call people. Okay. Good morning, Pebble. I was just wondering, have you seen anyone pass by here? Maybe a large armored man, or did I get a look at the assassin?
Not the one that shot the arrow, no.
Okay, or somebody carrying a bow, maybe looking distressed and running away, potentially bleeding.
No, I can't say that I did. I've only been back from my boat. The last hour was out on the docks.
Do you know anybody who may have arrived earlier, or who's been up bopping about all night?
Yeah, one of the water watchers, and that's the name of the guards. He points. There is actually a small tower. It's about the same height as a building, and all it does is let you see further out onto the water. But you currently do see a guard that's sitting there, asleep.
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna make the educated guess that he's probably been asleep for a while.
Yeah,
you guys slept all night.
But he's supposed to be watching.
Maybe
I mean, that's also fair.
I'm kind of offended. He's not doing his job around the docks. I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
It just happens all the time. They write off a section of the city as just being undesirable, and then they just don't put any effort into improving it.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I have to find out what I call him. Okay. I will go over and give him a sharp nudge to wake him up.
Well, he's up in a tower.
Oh, okay. Well, I will.
We shove.
Can I get in the tower? Am I physically able to get to him? Or do I have to yell at him
the
from
door
the
at the base of the tower is locked, but you can...
I will yell at him from the street.
There you go.
Good morning, my limpet. How goes the watching?
You just wake up and go, oi! Bud!
He kind of it's been going.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm very well,
confused at being called a limpet.
I've probably called him a limpet before. Or a pebble, depending on how much I like it. Did you by any chance see a large, heavily armored man come past there? Or perhaps a smaller, somebody carrying a bow looking distressed? Probably a few hours ago?
Well, there was what sounded like a fight.
Mm-hmm. Did you check that out?
Well, I hollered and the man came out.
Which man?
And he had dark leathers and a hood up, and he said that it was just fine. He was arguing with a customer, and then everything was chill. So
so you didn't investigate the suspicious man
on watch. No,
with his face covered.
He seemed like a fine, upstanding gentleman.
Well, that's a shame because the hammer of the Valayan Saints may have been injured by that man. So you should just keep that in mind.
Outside of the Valayan Saints, people might not know who the hammer is.
I don't know. It sounds like an impressive name.
It does sound. It sounds. And he's just like.
He should be known, yeah.
Yeah, and he knows who the Saints are.
I mean, it didn't look like he had come back from a fight at all. He was unscathed. So if he was named the Hammer, I guess he didn't do too good.
Oh dear.
What do we gain by browbeating this guy, though?
I want to insult this man.
Fair enough. Okay.
He did the same thing to archmages in a previous campaign.
Hey, he became my bitch, and then I slightly fell in love with him. But that's a different thing.
Whoa!
I made an
At least
archmage
you
my
finally
bitch.
admit it to yourself.
I don't know if I'm ready to just let it slide. Gears getting up onto his high horse.
Really?
I'll shoot you again.
I feel like you've been verbally berating this priest for hours since you
That
met
is
her.
not a priest.
I am
That
a
is homeless
priest.
person that we found in a church.
Oh,
I'm sorry, how did you say church
No,
again?
that's fun.
There has been no confirmation this person is in any way affiliated with any god.
I'm
Yeah,
literally
you
wearing
say
her
you are.
symbols.
Should totally trust you. You didn't just steal that from the church that we found.
do you want to prove
I
it? You can
didn't steal
perform one of your
anything.
holy rites.
Why would you do this? Hey, I mean, we are. Oh, wait, hang on. I have to.
Wait, can I see character sheets? Am I stumbling on?
No, you can't see
Oh,
them.
you can't see character sheets. There's too many secrets this campaign because
Oh.
everyone has them.
I want to make it clear: if you're not actually a priest, nobody told me that.
No, it's fine. No, I'm a priest.
Apart from the priest who's
Priest,
telling
yeah.
you that she's a priest.
I'll call up to the guard and be like, right, Crumpet, did you see the direction that this upstanding individual went after he told you everything was fine?
Crumpet.
He goes,
Is that not what
actually,
his name
yeah.
was?
It's limpet.
Limpet.
But it's
Sorry,
fine.
I didn't mean to. We just met.
Limp bitch.
He
sounds
has
like
no
you're
idea
trying to
what that
flirt
means.
with
He's gonna be like, he went into that building, and it's like points at it. It's like 3 warehouses down at the end of the docks there before the curve.
Do I know the would I know who this guy's boss is? Or like the head of the guards?
Do you
Just
want
from
to
like
speak to
name.
his manager.
Yeah, you would
We go to
probably know
Karen.
that this one would probably be like one of the dock masters.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond them being too important to be seen on the docks, so it's weird that they're called dock masters. You don't know much about them.
Do I have a name?
There's
Or-
like 30 in the city.
Fuck. Okay.
You
I
would
will
just
just. I'll
assume
call
one
up
of
to
them.
him. Thank you for your help, Limpet. I'll be sure to speak to the Dockmaster soon, and pass on my well wishes. And I will sweep away.
Yeah, and just for the record, which dockmaster should we seek out to? Who is responsible for this portion of the dock?
This portion of the dock is Kranos.
Why would he tell you that after getting told we were going to complain to his manager?
He's not even sure you guys like have a problem. He's more confused by being called a limpet,
Well,
I
and he
told
has no clue
everybody
what that
here
means.
well, obviously it means sleepy man. Well, Limpet, thank you for your help. Enjoy your nap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the fact that multiple people are now calling it. They're gaslighting this poor guard.
Hey, since I have been here in my temple, I have called everybody I've met Limpet or Pebble.
That's fair.
If he has seen me before, he has heard me say that and refer to people
He
as that.
may not have.
And
Okay, that's fine.
always jump on trends.
Aelar,
Genevieve
I'm beginning
stole
to
Basil's
think-
shoes. I stole Basil's shoes. Moth calls people limpet. Gregory calls people limpet.
It's fine.
Gregory does indeed call people limpet. That's fair.
that the hermit suffers from a mental illness.
It's called religion.
I am going to
Yeah.
push you in the ocean, Gears.
I hate that you're waterproof.
I hate that you're water.
He didn't need to be.
Oh,
I mean, he probably did for this campaign.
Yeah, it was just a smart decision. Anyway,
Yeah, we will, I guess, shuffle towards that area. I don't know if we want to be stealthy or not, though.
When do we?
oh yeah,
ever want to be stealthy?
Laudane. Or should I
That's
say
not who
Philip?
that is.
Or fucking
Greg.
Greg. Greg, you're now Greg. The dock master that you have been like asked about, that he said you've known to avoid because he's kind of a hard ass.
No. Poor Limpet's gonna get He's going to get reprimanded.
Yeah.
Also, I don't need to talk to that guy, so. Well, I guess let's go stealth into a warehouse and realistically end up blowing it up and fleeing the scene. Break.
Right. So while you guys are looking for the warehouse, the other people are following a trail of blood.
Yes.
You follow it a little bit, and then the trail of blood kind of stops at a point.
1 second.
And I'm gonna need who's with you? I need an investigation check.
I'm pretty sure it's me, Gage, and Danielle.
Hendrickson, and yeah.
And of course the dog.
Either investigation or survival.
I'll do investigation.
Oh, I can do investigation. I got +1 for that.
I got a +4.
If we're all trying, can someone roll with advantage?
If only one person is trying and you help them, they can roll with advantage.
Gage, I'm helping you.
Oh, I mean, sure. 16.
I got a 5.
Better than that.
A 5?
Yeah, I rolled 1.
You actually see where the blood stops. You pick it up now, but there seems to be like a spot, almost like something heavy was placed somewhere. And then it looks like there's a bloody handprint onto a box that's nearby in the alley, as if somebody used it to brace to stand up.
Okay.
Sounds like the hammer.
What a mystery, you guys.
What a mystery. But after that, there is no more trail.
I guess
What about
investigate
with a
the box.
16?
I think that was with the 16 gauge.
That was with the 16.
I thought you said because of her 1. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Oh, that'd be great. That's what you guys divine from a 5.
So what is there any up direction? A ladder he could have climbed, or like a window he could have jumped into?
You guys are of the same order. Is there something around here he could go to for help?
I mean, we did just watch a wall move to a safe house. Maybe the box is a trigger.
Yeah.
It does kind of grow cold here, but you do know there is at the gate between 11 and 6 on the map, like about here. There is a Valayan Saints bound temple that is like one of the places that you should have been meeting at, but for some reason this tavern was chosen instead.
And where are we at right now?
You guys are probably like here-ish.
Oh, that's a pretty good distance.
20-minute walk. You guys are already like 15, 20 minutes away from the docks now.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Not that we can see.
Yeah.
I guess we
And
do
the
know
box
that there's a
is the
temple
box.
nearby. We can go ask and see if he's been at the temple.
Now y'all thinking with your noggins.
Are you guys going to head towards the temple?
Bet.
Yeah.
I don't know of anywhere else they could have gone.
All right.
We lost the trail. Can I keep looking for the trail as we walk towards the temple to see if we're going in the right direction?
Sure. Survival check.
Yeah, I kind of figured this would be a long shot, but we'll see. 24, natural 20. Or not 24, sorry, 22, natural 20. I only have +2.
It's actually very faint, as if someone was trying not to leave footprints and are very careful with their steps. But there are footprints, 2 sets, going in the direction that you guys were heading for the church.
Ooh.
Is it like a really big set and then a smaller set?
Yeah, there is the foot sizes are kind of hard to tell because fuck dealing with any of that. But gate, one of the people is much taller than the other.
Not only that, you've also got to, like, one set will be deeper than the other because one's wearing heavy armor, the other one probably isn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there is one is much larger than the other.
So I have a good feeling we're going in the right direction.
It seems
A
so.
good feeling, yes.
Anyway, so back to the dock while you guys head in that direction. Okay.
I'm helping.
So you guys get to the building that he said they entered, and you look at it, and it's a bait and tackle shop.
I could just walk in.
You could. Yeah. It's open.
I say this to the others. I could just walk in
You
and
guys are inquisitively
ask.
looking at the shop. Just.
Well, we're window shopping right now. We're wondering if we do want to go in.
We're shopping for windows?
Nothing suspicious
I'm just gonna.
about that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna act like they asked me where to find this, and I have shown them. Because I'm known to be helpful in this area.
As
and
helpful
I know
as
the way
you
around.
can or want to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm constantly wandering around, like, people know me on site, kind of thing.
Yeah, you're definitely the one who has nothing better to do.
How? I am a priest, and this is my area.
You do have, like, a small following, but we're talking, like, 20, 30 people who are, like...
Well, that's way more than I thought. Okay, yeah.
The population... You're in New York City,
Well, yeah, but I thought you were going to say, like, 3.
No, like 34 people. No, you have 3 people who are, like, devout to your church.
Okay.
You have, like, 20, 30 people that look at you and go, I know that person. That's a nice person.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Everyone else is like, oh, you're a priest? That's chill. What do you want? So, are you guys entering the shop? Are you guys going to burn it down? Like, yeah.
I can't do that.
Someone can.
How would you two prefer to do this? Should we just walk in and speak nicely, or I don't know any other way of doing things, to be honest.
Then nicely?
Yeah, pretty much. No, the nicely thing.
Yeah, I mean, if this is like a legitimate shop, I mean, I feel like it'd be more suspicious to try to sneak in.
As long as I've been here, it's also, as far as I know, it's been legitimate.
It has always been a shop. You may not have always been like in it. Yeah, you've like, even if you haven't entered, you've seen people in it. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so we are entering the shop.
All right. You enter, the door opens, there's a little bell on the door, and you hear from like the back from a row of shelves. They're going, "Welcome to Barry's Bait and Tackle. Let me know if anything catches your eye."
I don't get the feeling you personally experienced the store somewhere in Tennessee.
I've worked at this store.
Oh my god.
In Tennessee.
Which store did you work
My
at?
time at Dollywood was very influential in my life.
I'm sorry.
I know.
This explains your mental state so much now.
So I guess are there like aisles or like what's the
there are like 2 aisle shelves in the middle, and one of them is kind of blocking where you can see the counter, but on the behind the counter there's a giant shelf full of fishing rods, reels, tackles, things, and then on the shelves on the outside it just seems to be in purpose for like baits and stuff, so all the expensive stuff is behind the counter.
I'll allow you to take the lead, Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
You do it.
How big is this shop?
Probably in front of the counter, probably 15 by 15. But behind the counter is probably another like 10-foot gap, and then like it's also like 15-foot wide.
So I'm going to wait outside, because I think all of us going in at once would basically just crowd the entire store.
It would fill it.
So I'll wait
as soon as the guy appears, I'll just be like, Hello, my pebble. It's lovely to see you this morning. My friend here has a question for you.
And the amount of inside the shop is the same as the amount of outside.
How Tardacy is this place?
Normally.
Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, Tardacy. Make a perception
reverse.
check.
Well, I was probably thinking more like a mob storefront with hidden
Yeah.
Yeah. Reverse TARDIS, yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
3?
Storm Serpent hitting me hard. That was a nat 1.
Oof.
And
I mean, it looks about right.
God damn it.
You see, it's a human, probably mid-30s, definitely seen too much sun.
Yeah, I get that feeling. All right, well, first plan, best plan. Now, if I were looking for a specific type of bait, he's about 5'10", dressed in leathers, looks like an asshole. Like, is that something you sell here, or?
Are you need bait to catch a fish that wears leathers?
No, the bait would wear the leathers. The fish would just be a fish.
Do I have anything to knock somebody out?
I'm genuinely sorry. What kind of fish are you trying to catch?
Do you have a back room in this place where all the valuable stuff is?
I'm gonna start prepping cattle.
He turns to like the wall of like the nice reels, and he goes, "I mean, if this is robbery, you're literally looking at inventory, my guy. Like I average 30 silver a week. Like
I have never once in my entire life desired anything less than to rob a fucking fish store. And I mean some offense by that.
With catapult.
Why are you casting catapult? Why?
On who? Wait,
he's not actually casting it. He's making a joke.
Yeah.
I can't tell sometimes, to be
okay,
frank.
that's great. I'm gonna step forward and just say, I'm sorry. I just met this man about an hour ago. We were looking for a friend of his. He's trying to be subtle about it. Somebody came in or came down this end of the docks. I think he was wearing leathers, a hood. How did you describe him? Maybe he had a bow, I think you said? I looked to Greg.
It's possible he had a bow. He did like shooting things.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm just here from sunrise to sunset.
Is there anybody here before you?
No.
Okay, well that's wildly inconvenient.
I mean, I got the only keys. He lifts up the keys. It is a single notch lock.
Yes, the only key.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, is there any way somebody may have like passed through here?
May we search your store?
That's rude.
Well, we
make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
May we search your store with the understanding that we're only looking for this person and we will leave you alone afterwards.
It's DC is just roll it with disadvantage.
30.
Oh my
9.
God.
With all due respect, that you have searched my store by stepping in it and taking a little twirl. So,
I feel like you were in the back room when we came in.
No, you couldn't see him behind the shelf.
Oh.
Can I investigate? Does it appear as though there's anything suspicious here?
Gears, would you do me the favor and didn't you want to show the nice priest something outside?
Yes, I will show the homeless person something nice outside. Hey, homeless person, there is food free outside.
I will not go anywhere with you until you use my name.
You said that.
Showers
you said there's food for free, and the guy's like, where outside? I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, so if you go further down the dock, you're going to see a sleeping guard. He's guarding a warehouse full of fully cooked meals intended to be handed out in the city tomorrow. It's not even theft. They're going to give them away tomorrow. why he's asleep.
They're fully cooked now, but they're given away tomorrow?
Yeah, magic. Magic warehouse. Keep some
It's
more.
a pie. You have to pre-cook it.
Oh my god.
I'm
So
a robot. I can't lie.
that is not how that works. So as Moth and Gears leave,
I would love him to use my name, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know your name.
he doesn't. So far, he hasn't used anyone's name.
Oh, fair.
That's the glitch with this programming. I apologize for kind of the odd directness from earlier. I'm just wondering, like, maybe if you've ever seen like a swallow fly through the air earlier this morning. It might have been leaving some droplings on its way from here to there.
Just trying so hard to speak thieves' cant to this guy, and I guarantee you he does not understand.
Yeah.
He returns and he goes, "Why would you bring those idiots to a bird nest?" And then he kicks the counter, and the front of the counter flips over,
Oh.
and there's a stairwell that leads underneath.
You know, sometimes you make mistakes. One of them, technically, he should be better, but, you know, tempers run high, you know?
I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
I was so convinced that we were menacing this poor fucking shop owner for no reason.
I do so love to menace shop owners.
It's literally... You're not like par for course. You're like... You've menaced like 8 people and 6 of them didn't deserve it. Like...
I know!
Like... Calm.
Also, I'm offended because I feel like you could have just done that in front of me.
That's totally true. See, now I'm at a crucial juncture of do I walk down the stairwell by myself, which will probably end in my death, knowing how things have usually been going for me. Or do I bring you guys back inside?
Gosh, that is a problem.
Yeah.
I'm outside. I'm having to stand outside with fucking Gears. I think I'm having a worse time.
Fuck you.
I can't wait till you guys get tired of waiting on him and go in and no one knows who the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I mean, I was told to distract her outside. We're staying outside.
That's fair. Anyway, what you doing?
That is a good question, isn't it? Every idea that's going in my head right now sounds like a bad one.
There's probably reasons for that.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, damn it.
Quick, past 5.
Everybody's right now.
Okay, what's the type of stuff that's behind him again? Oh, man. Our voice channel is really high latency.
Everything was fine for me.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, mine was like re-authenticating, and I was at like 5,000 latency earlier.
Travis thinks Discord's down. Obviously, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so while Travis is gone, here are my options. Going downstairs by myself, dying immediately. Making a loud noise so that my teammates will show up, but we'll probably announce ourselves to what could realistically have more than just one assassin downstairs.
Yes.
Or, and I'm trying really hard to find out this option, some way to knock out the store clerk.
Are you gonna do it with Flipbook?
Okay, I think I'm back.
I was
Everything's fine.
I was kind of considering like trying to lightning lure him to slam his head down into like the counter, but I don't know if Travis would let the cantrip work like that. He's also thinking of trying to mage hand like a tackle box from behind him on the shelf and slap him over the head with it. But again, don't know if that would work. It's a conundrum. God damn it. That lasted about 6 seconds, being able to talk.
Testing.
Hello, we can hear you.
No.
Hey, we're mostly back.
Yeah, Discord just fucking exploded.
Only
Yeah, I think it's already in Tennessee, to be honest.
Only for
Yeah,
most
the
of the
other
Americans.
one's working just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Yeah, the other server was working just fine.
Oh, wait.
Which is a
Yeah,
shame.
it was. I literally checked it. Like we weren't able to connect to this Discord server. Hold on, I'll show the post.
Yeah.
It's still working for me.
It went
started
all
working
fucky
now.
wonky.
I think it was our provider having an issue, but it literally was going no route. And then I checked the netmask, and it literally was going to IP, and it said the IP didn't exist.
Oh.
It told you no.
It told us no.
Sure fucking
But it was
did.
literally there's no route. Like I couldn't. Like I'm in the Discord channel. I could see you were in the Discord channel. I could see you guys were talking, but I had no audio, no data at all, no packets.
Yeah.
It was
I couldn't even
fucking
see
weird.
people talking.
It's also affecting Jaren too, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jaren said his internet was dying. I see now.
Oh, Darren, are you Spectrum?
No, AT&T.
Because while Discord was having a
Verizon,
bunch of
that isn't
issues, I came up with a very good plan to get us all down.
I heard
in the
lightning
basement.
lure.
So.
What?
Okay. What is your plan? I like people's plans. I like plans.
Okay.
You like to ruin plans, Travis. Don't
really,
lie.
really quickly. I was gonna say maybe you could think of some way to just convince the guy that we should be allowed in, but you know, you do you.
That might not be. I could try that.
Are you
Rather than, I think I heard you suggesting you were gonna knock him out, which may not be a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fine to me. What's wrong with knocking them
I
out?
kind of like knocking out people, but you know what? Sometimes the first plan isn't the best plan, and it takes other people
Only sometimes
to let me know that. Only sometimes.
How is the best plan not knocking them out? Like,
hey, the first plan I always came up with was always worst.
First of all,
wait, the first one.
Knocking him out is the best plan. The problem is if the execution fails, it becomes one of the worst plans. And so
him knocking you out.
You got to have a combination.
well, no, if the execution fails, then it becomes the execution.
So, yeah, I'm going to, as the stairway appears, I'm going to look up to him and be like, right. So, unfortunately, they got me babysitting some potential initiates, and I'm supposed to be, showing them the ropes. But I don't want to be bringing too many people down there if it's going to be all crowded underneath there. You hear?
He looks and he goes. He kind of leans and looks out the window and he goes, "Yeah, that I know for a fact that the robed one ain't gonna make it.
Rude.
But like the tall one and maybe the armored one can go, but the robed one ain't going down there."
It's just, those low ceilings, sometimes it gets us. And I've been trying to tell the higher ups this. It's like, you can't have a diverse organization if half of your workforce can't get into the nest,
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "I don't know who you are, but several people are looking into that one and probably shouldn't be down there."
Oh, the robed one? Is that what he was trying to say?
Yeah, he pointed straight to Moth.
Oh, see, that is interesting because I've only known her for a very brief time.
Them.
Thank you. I've only known them for a very brief time. And they don't really appear to be the kind of person that would be of interest to birds.
Yeah. You'd think that.
It's always the quiet ones, right? Anyways, I'll get the two dumb muscles and show them the ropes downstairs.
He's slightly sketched out by this, but he's just sort of grinning.
I know, like, they're so fucking loud, but every time it's like, what happens if the one shot with poison doesn't work, and then we're just fighting a bunch of pissed off dwarves in armor? Gotta have muscle backing you up.
Was that an attempt at humor?
What?
You can see his demeanor has slightly changed, but then like when you go outside to open the door, he goes straight back into like, "Well, y'all better hurry up now."
He's going for help.
I mean, he's still behind the counter.
Yeah, he's just waiting on you guys now.
Yeah, so I'll wave everyone kind of in, and I'll kind of stop Moth, and kind
He
of.
said you weren't allowed to come.
Yeah, be like, apparently, you might be a person of interest to the people downstairs.
Oh, I mean, maybe they're interested in joining the church.
That was not the inclination I got from our conversation. But just so you know, if you start hearing things that sound like I'm dying, the counter folds forward and there's a staircase. I feel like you can just pop this guy right over the head and run down. At that point, shit's kind of already in the sea, you know? But for now, to give us a chance at not immediately getting attacked, I think you need to stay outside.
Yes, I was going to suggest I will just, wander the docks for a little while.
Yeah.
I will be outside though.
Find your pebbles and your limples and make soup. And I guess I will walk down the stairs. And I'm not scared at all. I think this is a good plan that we have.
Who are you taking with you?
You and Gears.
Right.
You are being initiated into the dockside snakes, or whatever we call ourselves, because fights being taken to the streets. God, this is so bad. Such a shitty, stupid idea.
I'm just going to wander around on the dock and do what I normally do. Just talk to people, be friendly.
Alright, so you go down. The staircase goes down probably the equivalent of 3 floors. And then you hit a tunnel system, almost like a sewer system, but you can tell that there are grates on the floor, but there's water running under them, so it's actually made nicely. Yeah. Has Greg ever been down here before?
I do not believe so.
Right.
Not in my current capacity.
Once you get out of the stairs, do you go left or do you go right?
Uh-oh.
Immediately no. I've seen enough. Immediately no.
Immediately no. It's just a tunnel system that's underneath the city.
I'm gonna turn to Desiree and Gears and be like, right, I think there is an almost 100% chance we get lost down here if we try to find the assassin now. So let's just hope the hammer and the priest aren't dead and we can count this little kerfuffle up as a draw.
So we're not going any further than down here?
Well, I don't know, unless you can just sniff out blood or something so we can always take the right passage.
I could investigate the area. I am fairly good at that.
Here's make a perception check.
Perception, perhaps. I will perceive something.
That's a 11.
At 11?
Yeah.
He sees everything, right?
Well, on the 10 is the left path you can faintly hear music. Faintly. Can't tell what kind of music it is. Just tell that it's music. It's notes being played.
I pull out my lute and I play Wonderwall in response.
Anyway,
immediately take psychic damage.
here's Wonderwall.
He's a bard. That's possible. So do you go towards or away from that?
I'm gonna look at Gears intently, and I'm gonna be like, "This is gonna be a very important chain of events that we start on. So I need you to be certain as we make decisions, because if this tunnel system spans the entire city, I am not wanting to get lost down here. Savvy?"
Understood. Did you get my DM, Travis?
Oh shit.
I have to go into detail, just yes or no.
Yes, probably, but you'd have to get a good amount of the source material to like. I mean, I'd say you could have taken it in before.
So, as a ruling here and now, would I be able to do that now, or would I need to go back and try and find source material?
I'd say if that's something that you normally do, you could have done it before for sure.
I'm not sure, but given how the initial interaction went at the shop, it probably would have been a good idea. And I did spend the time that they were initially conversing with the shopkeeper outside anyway.
Yeah.
So, sure, let's do that.
Then make a survival check.
Do I get advantage or no?
I'd say with advantage for the reasoning of the reasoning.
Ooh. Like to see it.
30-20.
You like to see it.
Gonna try and do it without, again, removing my helmet.
It actually kind of works.
What, the not removing the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well-vented helmet.
Like literally all the shady ones went one way, and the Jesus boys went the other way. And our investigation is like, hey, I know a churchish kind of thing over here. You guys are already in an underground like something or whatever.
I'm not a
Everyone's played
Jesus
Skyrim,
boy, excuse
right?
me?
We're very good at being shady.
But see, you're not shady.
I'm not shady.
I'm not shady.
And I'm also not in a basement.
I'm a legitimate businessman, and my name is Gregory. Gregory Timbers.
I'm a little bit more well known than my cousin Shiver Me.
I'm just trying to keep March alive.
Are you though?
Shiver me shimbers.
Okay, now for every time I've knocked him down, does any of that equate to him crawling deep into this dark, dingy fucking thieves' den?
It's actually kind of nice and not dark or dingy.
Fuck you.
Oh, it's a little dark actually, but it's kind of nice as far as what you just described goes.
Do we know which direction to go to?
You could tell that the vast amount of what you were able to pick up is not down here.
Do I get a direction?
It would have been back the way the other group went. It seems that there was none of that material of the person who went this way. If that makes any sense.
I think so. I'm just going to PM you again quickly.
For being honest, nothing really makes sense to me. I'm actually a little surprised I'm even trying so hard to find this assassin because I kind of don't care.
You're holding a grudge because he shot you.
Everyone shoots
But
people
that's fair.
sometimes.
It's just a way of life.
Now we're gonna forgive him. Okay, I see.
We forgive, we don't forget, because that is why you're alive, but I keep bringing it up. Because it's like, okay, he tried to kill me. Big deal. It's not like he tried to steal money from me or anything.
That's fair.
You're telling me you think that if he had succeeded in killing you, he wouldn't have looted your corpse?
Well,
he wholly would have.
If he had killed me and looted my corpse, then we would have honest to goodness grudge. But
I'm also serious. If you guys had killed the Dragonborn and like not cared about like whatever the fuck Olivia felt or Aelar, You guys could have gotten a flaming longsword +2 plate mail and like all kinds of other shit.
But we're good
You
people.
said yourself we wouldn't be able to take him on.
I
Well,
think
that
he
was
was talking
before
about
He was
why-
unconscious.
Yeah, while he was dying of poison and curse. We
I
really
do
are
not,
great people.
I
Mhm.
do not think our quarry is down here.
Yeah. It's good enough for me. Is Discord dying again? Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh. Are we okay? Almost. Nope.
Oh no.
And it's working now.
There we go.
Maybe it is just Discord fucking up.
Yeah.
It
apparently.
appears to be, yeah. So, is Jack in here? Is he one
Yes.
of the ones?
No, I'm here.
Okay. So, we're pretty much in agreement. We don't need to
Hello.
be down here anymore.
Hello. We can hear you.
I can hear you.
Hooray.
All right.
What did you say again, Lado?
We're pretty much both in agreement that we don't need to be down here anymore.
Hmm.
Right?
We are after the hammer first, aren't we?
No, we were going for the assassin. The others were going for the hammer.
Right, okay. But so, yeah, I'll correct what I said then and say, well, I do not believe the hammer is down here.
We knew that already.
Well, technically, this party didn't.
I mean, I was pretty sure. Because I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember.
You don't know.
You don't remember me Sherlock Holmesing with that with that initial survival check where I told you pretty much exactly what happened?
Mm-hmm. It went really well.
Yeah, but like, what if they kidnapped the hammer?
No one kidnapped the hammer. One person went one way, two people went the other way.
You didn't know it was 2 people till Danielle saw the feet prints.
No,
The feet prints?
You
The feet.
told me it looked like blood was dropping, as if someone was carrying them over someone else's shoulder.
I mean, maybe.
Don't be mad because you forgot that I Sherlock Holmesed it. I Holmesed it.
Yeah, but you don't
It
know
did
what
it.
happened.
I mean, I'm not positive the hammer or the priest are both alive. One of them is. Probably the hammer. The priest could be dead.
Oh yeah, good point. I forgot about the priest, to be honest.
So, I don't know that they're okay. I just knew they weren't down here.
Yeah. All we know is that the guy in the assassin came down here. Because we were told that by the guard.
And, again, if we're being honest, I don't know.
It makes sense.
I don't know if I care. It's like, out of character, I want to care. But in character, this is just kind of a distraction. I don't need
This
right
guy
now.
shot you.
Barely. He barely shot me.
I mean, yeah,
You
that's fine.
died.
For like 6 seconds. Again,
Only reason
we can have two new counters. One, anytime Gears gets my name right, and two, anytime I have barely a concussion. Barely. I'm supposed to hold a grudge against everyone who's tried to kill me. Like, I have one right now. I've got one grudge. I can't focus on every new one that pops up.
Yeah, see,
Why
to be
not?
fair, have we even gotten like really shanghaied into dealing with the princess's problems either? Like,
No, you're just doing it as a nice person.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've just been kind of flying by the seat of our philanthropy.
like the question is, do we care enough about her problems to go into the thieves' den looking to solve them?
So here's the other thing.
Y'all are acting like this is the first time y'all have just stumbled into a thieves guild.
Well, it might
Y'all
be the first
played
time.
Skyrim, right?
It might be the first time I've stumbled into a thieves guild where one of the thieves can say, "Hey, I shot that guy." I don't.
Aren't you? You look familiar. Didn't I shoot you in the chest?
Oh my god! Yeah, that was me.
Oh shit, man! What are you up to?
I'm just walking around down here at this point.
I actually feel like that would be hilarious.
That would be good.
I do have disguise self, so I could change myself from the person he shot, but then he also might recognize the other two as being around the person he shot.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
I just don't want to do this. I guess I should. I don't know.
Sounds like you're having a fucking.
Are we assassin
Oh,
hunting?
We're having a moment
It's
right
like
now.
9 in the morning. How many people could be down here?
Okay. Let's just fucking go left. Kind of kick a rock. Fuck.
Alright. So you guys start going the left path. Cautiously.
Yep.
Off. You get to wander the docks as you normally do on a Saturday evening.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's a Tuesday morning. So it's a little weird.
And with this, I must leave.
Okay. Since everyone but Clay of that, I think we can pick up next week with that group starting at the tavern. Or not at the tavern, at the church.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Well, the Church of the Lance.
Yeah, because I did need to go get something to eat.
And, the rest of us that
See
are
y'all.
unharmed
Bye.
down the sewers. Nothing bad can happen to us.
No,
they don't even smell bad. They're really nice.
I am not concerned with the smell, Travis. I'm concerned with the amount of people we might find.
Yeah, it's more the murder that's the problem. I mean, I'm fine, but
You made a merch. I mean, what did you expect? Everyone who makes a character on that side of the law, what do you expect? When you and your buddies together get all together, they tell you should be king, so you all sneak up and assassinate the king and like a celebration so that you can usurp the throne. What do you think's going to happen when 3 years down the road one of your buddies does it to you?
I think I'd probably die.
Yeah. I guess that's why you look out for walking trees and men that were born via C-section.
I mean, there's that, but like real talk. It's company that breeds the "Hey, I shot you. Oh shit, what's up, man? That was a crazy day. Yeah, it was.
That'll happen. Yeah.
It breeds that. And while you're in the place, you'll go, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Yeah. And when you leave, you're going to go, "I'm going to kill that motherfucker."
There's a good chance that might happen. Okay.
It's like John Wick. No murder allowed in the hotel.
So.
And no murder in the Continental.
In 2 weeks, I'm going to need to know.
As soon as you leave, start shooting each other.
What I'm doing. How hard can that be, right?
How hard can what be?
Figuring out what I'm going to do in 2 weeks' time.
In 2 weeks. Oh, in case you guys don't know, next week I have to open and go to my grandfather's birthday thing. Not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no D&D next week.
No D&D next week.
Okay.
On the 26th. We will return on the 5th.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll pick up again in 2 weeks. Everyone have a good weekend.